Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Wow, the weekend is here. We've got a great show, not to mention a really incredible weekend ahead. It is so exciting. We're going to show you even some previews of what's coming up this weekend. We've got something custom, something personalized, something that is the ultimate stackable. You're going to look so cool and so chic when you see what we have for you this weekend. But tonight, it all kicks off with an incredible Friday night as we celebrate, I think, everybody's favorite day. We've got a very, very exciting show. It's going to be a couple of different things that we have that I want to highlight up front that you're going to see throughout the show. Yes, we have some brand new items. We'll talk about those. But we also have an incredible Tanzanite that you're going to see on the way. I'm most excited maybe about a couple of things. We have a really cool pair of studs. Now, I know we brought you our white diamond studs. We're going to upgrade. Maybe not in the size, but in the color of your diamonds. We're going to show you some beautiful yellow diamonds. Not only that, we've seen yellow diamonds plenty of times here, and we're very excited to bring those, but this tonight is going to be an opportunity to get the princess cuts. I can't even remember the last time we saw white diamonds in princess cuts in studs. So we've got those for you tonight on the way. Very excited about them. There's going to be a great value associated with those, and there are not many to go around because, well, it's a unique cut, so that's why. It's a really special look. So we'll see those. They're bezel set as well. We know how gorgeous those are. Really updating the amount of gold you're getting, and also giving you that beautiful, I think, practical nature of just smooth, no prongs, never losing a stone, never catching on anything. So we've got great studs for you, whether it's a primary piercing, second or third or fourth. We also are going to see a very, very special leopard opal. I'm pretty excited about this one because we've only had 3 in the last few days, and they're all gone. We're going to see maybe the prettiest one yet. No offense to the others, they were pretty cool, but this one tonight, not only is it 3 carats looking like more, but it's got the most turquoisey blue greens. It looks as if there's Paraíba mixed in with this leopard print. It is so gorgeous. So wait till you see that's coming up with some very big diamonds on the side. So we're proving to you the way it's set, how gorgeous and unique it is. But we also have a really cool blowout on your favorite moonstones and mandarin garnets. We're going to bring you both of those stones, brought down in price, give you some options to choose from, plus the brand new on the way. I already emailed Christine D. Christine, if you're out there. I do have some earrings that I know you've been looking for. I know it's Friday night, so maybe not everybody's here, but there's a very, very special ruby earring, and I know so many of you have loved what we brought you in sapphires and emeralds. Well, the final completion to the set is here tonight. It's rubies. They're those gorgeous hoops that have the bigger stones. So you're going to love those. They're coming up. We only have 2 pairs, so it's nicer than one, but not going to last very long. We know that. And so much more. And again, previews of what's coming up this weekend as well. So let's start with something that I know was a hit yesterday. Our first hour, and really throughout the show, it was gold and diamond earrings that tended to be the favorite. So what I have slightly different, but they remind me a lot of what we saw last night in the show, a link and diamond pave. It almost feels like that ID bracelet, if you can imagine that in a drop earring. Let's take a look at these. They're really chic. They're cool. They're giving you a little bit of extra length, which we love, and they're actually, good thing, couple of pairs to go around. 112-7844 is your number. Welcome into Friday night. This is, gosh, I feel like this is the Springs Around the Corner weekend, right? It is that beautiful extra daylight savings. Get that extra hour of daylight, as much as we probably don't like the time change itself. We love that springtime is around the corner, and we love that extra hour of sunlight that's going to be going forward. So here's a really stunning, stunning piece here, and yet 31 points in diamonds. So take this as your public service announcement tomorrow night to push those clocks forward, as we say, spring forward. And here we are with our 31 points in diamonds. But of course, what else is happening this weekend? Well, March is here. Lots of exciting things going on. I just think the jewelry is pretty incredible. I'm excited about that. So we are thrilled to have y'all with us. Now, this is 31 points. Don't they remind you a little bit of what we saw yesterday? If you were with me and got a chance to see those fabulous drops, there were a couple different varieties that were all so much fun to see. But this one, this amazing style is something of, I think, really what is really taking that next level up, that step up in it, link and diamonds as well. You start with the diamonds, you end with the diamonds. It's 31 points overall. I'm going to show you what they look like on the hand here as well. There's just too many. I mean, really, we got so many cool pieces for you on the way tonight. It's going to be a fun night ahead. And remember, limited on a lot of items. So as much as we've got maybe even 1s and 2s, maybe even 4 like I have here, they're going to fly. And that's because they're the most affordable of our yellow gold and diamond earrings we've been seeing of late. Post and butterfly backs, let me give you a look at them. A little over an inch is the length here, and then you'll see them on as well. But there they are from a distance. You got that 1.25 inch top to bottom, and then take a look when they're against the hand so you can really see them. By the way, those are rings that are coming up. Believe it or not, that's actually 4 different rings I'm wearing. They're coming up this weekend. We're going to be seeing those tomorrow, actually, so tomorrow morning. How about that? So a really, really special look. What do you think? And you've got those really fabulous diamonds. Of course, those bigger stones, and yet we'll talk about them. We'll just give you some sneak peeks. I love to give you guys on Friday night a little sneak peek of what's to come so you can start thinking about the weekend ahead and all the great jewelry we have. But this is our diamond link. So you can start with the diamonds in the pave section up here. Then you've got your triple link, and then this extra diamond pave style. It's really beautiful, and yet there's, you know, a drop, 1.25 inch, like I said. That's a really nice drop as we take a look at the close-up, and I'll pop one on. But they're really just wearable. You know, this is not that drop earring that we had some stilettos the other day. They were like 2.25. Actually, they were 2 3/4 inches in length, I believe. So it was really, you know, a little more dressy, definitely for a very just high-end occasion. This could be a drop that you wear even quite casually, as you'll see them on here to give you an idea. And again, you're going to get that great backing. You can see the kind of shimmer that you get off the links themselves. Of course, that's always nice to have that really beautiful idea where you get a little mirror finish to go with your diamonds. So they're always catching the light in different ways, which makes it so exciting. And of course, 31 points, let's blow them out. Under $1,000 deal that is happening so far. And I'm really excited that we're doing something incredible for you here tonight in the lead up. This is the lead off of the show. Very excited to have y'all with us. Again, happy Friday. If there's anything you want to see, do let me know. But here's what we'll offer instead of $1,000 or $999. Again, a couple of pairs. So even if you want to do some great gifting, you've got that opportunity to do that. Maybe get a couple of them, share, keep, gift, whatever you'd like to do. And how beautiful are they? I mean, seriously, I love these earrings. I would buy every single pair if I had the opportunity. I don't, you do, because I have got to wait till the end of the show. Here we are. I don't think there's going to be left over at $8.99 or $7.99 or anything like that. We're going even lower. We'll take a look at them close up. And I just love the way, I tell you all the time, gold itself can shine. You know, we think of diamonds. Oh, we got to get diamonds to sparkle. Not necessarily. You've got a lot of sparkle in the diamonds, yes, but there is that mirror finishing to that link, which is so impressive as well. And they're going to be better than 777. Again, 4 pairs. Take whichever one you like. We're going to help you out here, and we have got an important moment. So take advantage of everything. It's really stunning. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Not even 777. Oh, how about this? Not even going to be $6.99. We're ready to move a lot of jewelry here tonight. I'll tell you, the values are really set up for that. And we're just kind of like, again, welcoming in with something really important that I know always popular. We never have enough of this just gold and diamond earring look. We do a lot of studs, we do a lot of hoops, but this drop style is something we've been really excited about. So here we go, last chance, last call. And you know what, we'll make it $599 instead, starting off for Friday in a big grand way here to get you all your favorite pieces, whatever it may be. Please don't hesitate to call me and let me know what you'd like to see on the show. We'll find it for you. We have those yellow diamonds, princess cuts. They're very limited, so I'm going to keep on letting you know. They're coming up in about, I think those are going to be a top of the hour deal coming up at 6, which is just about 52 minutes from now. If you're going 6 o'clock, what the heck, it's 8 o'clock where I'm at. Well, we're out here on the West Coast, so 6 o'clock our time. That's going to be, of course, 9 o'clock for the East Coasters, okay? So get ready for that. $5.99 if you'd like a pair of those gorgeous drops. And again, a couple to go around, which is really impressive. So that'll be it, guys, $5.99. Okay, there's also a Paraíba here that I'll give you a little preview. It's funny, I look at pieces before I read the descriptions, and I like to always gauge what it looks like first, just to take it all in, but also to kind of give an estimation. I thought this was a 2-carat stone. Turns out it's a little under 1 carat, but that is Paraíba. In that blue-green, 60-40 green to blue, you are going to love the price tag on that one if you love a Paraíba. We've been doing some major blowouts on Paraíbas lately. We're going to continue that here tonight, no doubt, and so that one's going to be really important. So join me. We'll get to that in the next couple of minutes. And hey, Janae, hey, Kirsten, hey, Tracy, everyone's here, ready to go. We have got Thank you so much. I believe that's Nicole that's with us as well. Hello, thank you so much. Thank you, all of you. And very, very, very nice. Oh my gosh, Nicole, I'm just reading about that. My gosh, I hope you're feeling better. Hopefully we can bring a little light and bright. That's what I love about TVON. I love about our business. I love about the jewelry and the TV shopping arena specifically is that, you know, there's so much. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've just been feeling a little extra anxious lately. Because I think if you turn on the TV, it's hard to not feel a little extra anxious lately. So I just love that we are that kind of that respite for, you know, those of us that I know I'm very sensitive to that. And I'm like, okay, I can't take it anymore. I like to be informed. I like to know what's going on. But sometimes I need a little break. And whatever it is, right? If you're going through a little bit of sickness, we all do that. You know, it's just a nice little break from sometimes reality. And I feel like, boy, this is a really good time to shop and get some great deals. I mean, look what I'm doing here. There's gold and diamond earrings here for $5.99. It's a costume jewelry price. There's some great designers I love out there that do a lot of lucite jewelry. That's more than that. So I'd say, you know, and that's all cool and fine and well, but if you can get something that's fine jewelry like this, it's going to be even better. Come here though. Come with me. There we go. So $5.99 on those. We'll give them 30 seconds, then we're going to run. We got a lot to do. So Nicole, I hope you're feeling better, and I hope we can bring a little distraction for you. I think shopping is a great distraction. At least I believe that in my life. So I know I always need a little shopping is a nice pick-me-up. So because I'll tell you what, life is hard, right? It's hard. So we're just excited to be here with you day in and day out to make sure we can bring you that little break, even if you're just hanging out window shopping with us. Couldn't appreciate that more. So we'll see a lot of beautiful jewelry. I promise you that. We've got, anybody ready for that fabulous leopard opal? Do you want a little preview of it? Because also, I think that the idea was the designers got it right because they're going, yeah, this is an important leopard opal. Look at this one. I mean, really? The huge diamonds around it? This is the best one we've seen by far, I think. I really do. The blues, the turquoises, but then every little speckle of red comes through as well. If you haven't seen leopard opals, stay with me to see really our best yet here tonight. And it's over 3 carats, and then it's got those massive diamonds on the sides that are so much fun. So that's going to be very, very exciting. Okay, so here we go. And I'll tell you what, we're going to make $5.99 a deal. I know this is like a little, okay, gimme to the people who are with us early. I know that takes some time sometimes for everyone to gather on a Friday, but hey, we got the values. We're ready to go. We've got also a rubellite that's copper bearing. That's the best rubellite we've ever seen, I think. And the fact is, it's also copper bearing, which makes it extremely unique. We've also got a lighter shade of the purple in the copper bearing, which I know so many of you love. And then can I just preview for my earring lovers out there? I know that our drops are still here, and yet there's a drop that could, there's just, would you like to be dripping in diamonds? Because I feel like this earring really embodies that. We'll take a look here on the hand to give a little preview of that earring, which is coming up. White diamonds, but mostly yellows in this ribbon style drop earring. How gorgeous are those? I mean, really? The lever back doesn't like to sit on tweezers. They're not meant to sit there. They're meant to sit on your ears. But aren't those pretty? So that's going to be over 3 carats in diamonds at a great value. So we'll see those coming up shortly. Another little preview. I have a 9-point purple. If you missed my 18-pointer last night, we've got a really good 9-pointer in a ring, so that's coming up as well. All right, we'll leave the earrings. I'll keep them all. You're leaving them for me, and let me tell you, you're going, well, she has a lot of piercings, so she can handle them. I'm going to be gifting those and keeping one. So if you want to leave them for me, that is fabulous. I say thank you, and then hopefully at 8 o'clock they're here for me to pick up every single one. I'll pay a little more, but again, I want you to get them if you like them. Look at that, looking like a blue diamond, but better because it's really, really rare. Blue zircon in that round, so we'll see that. And then also, let me get to these earrings because I know we have a lot of the lovers of hoops out there. I'm one of them, but we have seen emerald be very, very popular in this particular style. And here we are. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Pear shapes, a trio of pear shapes per earring, 1130594. And wanted to start with these early because in the past when I've had this design and this style, they've gone very quickly. And there's a carat 23, so that's pretty easy to remember. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So we're very excited about this. And here we are with that carat 23 of rubies. And here is your stunning, stunning, stunning piece. I am just excited about this to give you a wonderful, wonderful value. And here's what we'll do. I'm just excited to give you the hoops that I know you've loved in emeralds. We had them in sapphires a while back. This is our 1 carat 23 of the rubies in total. They're in gold. They have a really quick little flip style that's kind of, we call the omega back, so a really nice hinge at the bottom. They're just easy to secure and put on. But there are 2 pairs here. We're starting with earrings. Yes, we're on an earring kick. We love them. But this is where you get something a little unique in a hoop, because it's not just plain gold, not just diamonds. We love those too. But this is that bright, gemmy, rich. And can I just say, have you ever seen a ruby so bright? And the fact that there are 6 of them matched to perfection this way, like you're seeing, that's pretty impressive. Each stone you figure is going to be about a 20-pointer, 20, maybe 20 and 21 points, somewhere in that neighborhood. But you're looking at some of the brightest and beautiful. They're going to be pointing upwards because that's where your post is. And this will be our 1 carat 23 in solid yellow gold. They're only in the yellow gold. And I'll tell you, I would take 2, because just I love stacking my hoops up as well. There's a great length. You'll see them here from a distance. And I mean, again, you don't have to just get 1. If you've got multiple piercings, we know that hoops right now in non-primary piercings are very popular. So 1/2 inch top to bottom. I'll pop one on there, just easy as can be. And then you just click them closed. You'll hear them lock, and you know they're secure. And then take a look, because they're even prettier on, of course, because you're going to see the rubies just start there at the top and then be nothing but the rubies. So you really just look like they're all stacked, one on top of the other here, and yet just look like they're floating. And those are some of the most divine rubies. I mean, it's tough to get a ruby. It's going to give you that kind of clarity and color. They look a little bit like red diamonds because they're so clean and so really what we call transparent, which most rubies are not. They're opaque. So you're going beyond translucency here and getting a transparency in your rubies, which is very important. Let's go back to the wheel and show you what we can do on the incredible price tag that I have for you, which is not going to be, well, I just want to help you out here. So we got a big night ahead. I hope you can stay with us for the 3 hours. We can really bring your Friday night, bring it into some color, some flash, some sparkle, some fire, and also some major shopping moments where you can feel really good about, okay, I'm getting something I'm going to wear forever and love forever, and I'm paying very little to get it. And with gold prices soaring the way they are, and they keep going up because, well, that's what happens in times like these. So I would get your gold now, because when we're talking about an earring, you're doubling up on your gold. You're giving a lot of workmanship. Obviously, there's extra workmanship that goes into an earring. Anything beyond a stud. Stud's fairly easy to do. That's not all that complicated. A hoop is a different story when you're really, again, giving all the hinges and the details. You got moving, working parts. So it's a little more complex, and we don't tend to think about the labor until you actually sit down and watch a jeweler do what they do and utilize that skill that they have that is really honed over decades of training. It's really impressive to see what we've got here. So again, we'll go under $1,000. We'll keep it easy here on this Friday night. A really good night to shop, save, and get something you love. And maybe with all the springtime events coming up, you're thinking maybe about some gifting ideas. Well, we've got some choices for you there too. And under $1,000, not $999 either. We're going to $888 for the pair. And they have been super popular, but in other colors that we've had, and so many of you have said, do you have anything else? Could we do that in other stones? And it's more challenging to do because you've got to have the matching. It would be thrown off completely if you had any one of those stones not matching in color. So very impressive. We'll also show you a Sorari piece. It's my most affordable Sorari piece I have in the whole lineup. And we don't have many left, and we don't have new ones coming in. So we'll see Sorari here in a ring coming up next. We've got a fabulous look at some zircon earrings that are also brand new. I mean, zircon, trillions, and they're bright blues. So that's going to be a statement and a half. Looking forward to that. So a lot to do tonight. And again, we're always welcoming your requests, more than welcoming. I mean, I just would love your requests more than anything tonight. So let me know if there's anything we can find for you, bring on out, and discount. So that's something special. Let's keep going. I'm going to get you that Sorari ring. Then we've got that Paraíba pendant coming up. And again, the earrings are here. We'll recap everything till they go, because you know how Friday night goes. Still, a lot of people aren't home to be in front of the TV parked yet. So here's where we get you some big heads up favorites here. It's our big Sorari ring here, 1130014. That would be multicolor diamonds, from yellows to champagnes to the fawns as well. You get them all going on in one great ring in the yellow golds. 91 points in diamonds, so not too shabby there. And not a bad one in the bunch, because they're all exotics, every one of them. If you look, it's actually stacks of 2 going vertically, and then there's a diamond in between. That could have just been blink. It could have just been a link. No, instead, there's a diamond that really separates each of the stacks. And look at that pinky purple there. See the second over on the bottom row, second over from the left. You see that purple. What about if we go one column over? Look at the top. You see a real pinky red there. And then you've got these varieties, different tones of yellows, greens. There's a blue green there as well. So we have the one only. That's it, unfortunately. It's under $1,000. So beautifully, beautifully done. And a fabulous way to get you some designer jewelry. Of course, all of our jewelry is considered designer, but of course, this is a name you know that's internationally known. TVON may not be internationally known. We're very proud of it. We're known throughout the business in the U.S. Pretty well as the leader when it comes to fine jewelry. Ask anybody who knows the television world, and they'll tell you TVON's the leader in jewelry. But of course, it's really exciting to have pieces that you've seen at higher prices that are at different retailers, whether they be brick and mortar stores, whether they be out at sea. I mean, you talk about, you know, great designer jewelry is not just limited to land. You can go shop those great boutiques that are on those big cruise liners, as I know so many of you. It seems like we've got there's a real popularity to cruises, as a certain group loves to get out there and get to the ocean and see the world that way. I'll tell you right now, that's where you can find great jewelry like this. It's a little bit more for the same exact jewelry, so we're just proud to bring you some great values on what is limited. We don't have any more coming in, so get what you can while they're here. But we're going to take it even lower than $9.99. I'm going to make it really easy. It's one only. That's the one you get, of course, so we always alert you. This is it, and I'll make it $888. So look at this. First 20 minutes in, we've had nothing but under $1,000 items. And that's exciting when you're talking about gold and, oh yeah, natural color diamonds, and we've had rubies, and we've had beautiful drop earrings. So everything, again, I'd love to do a whole show like this, but starting off some extremely deep discounts to bring you affordability like nobody else. And then even if you're getting a larger ring size. I wear a size 5. Most of the jewelry we have here is a 7 or an 8 as it starts, because then we can kind of, you know, usually that's about the average, and we can move it up or down usually within reason. But here's where you've got diamond side to side. Yes. All right, so one pair of ruby earrings is gone. Remember, we had 2, so we do have 1 pair left of the ruby earrings. And who shopped the ruby earrings? Hi, Linda in Texas. Thank you so much, Linda. All right, way to go on the earrings. The ruby earrings down to 1 pair. Don't forget, we had those diamond drops as well. We'll see yellow diamond princess cut studs. They are so pretty. You know, some pieces of jewelry look really expensive. Some just do. I tell you all the time. I mean, there's a certain look certain things have. Sometimes it's a person, sometimes it's a car, sometimes it's clothing, sometimes it's a handbag. You just know. You may not be an expert in that particular category, but you know it's expensive just by looking at it. We have stud earrings that are brand new tonight. They're very, very limited, which is why they're on a Friday and not on a Saturday or Sunday. Because Friday, we have a little lighter audience than we do on the weekend show. So we're doing them tonight. If you can hang with me for about 38 more minutes, you're going to see them debut and quickly sell out. So we will have those on the way, but $888 for a beautiful ring like that. Oh, that's good. And it's almost a carat in diamonds. And again, no white diamonds there, just about the exotic and natural. We only bring you the natural colors from the earth. We're not bringing you treated. We're not bringing you all that. We're just bringing you natural. And luckily, Soraya is one of the few out there that's still also doing natural stones on occasion. So we love that too. All right, so we'll move on to something brand new in. You guys sick of earrings? Have we done too many earrings? I can keep going with the rings, or we can just bring you this Paraíba. So this is a little gimme. I'm just going to need your attention right now. If you ever wanted a Paraíba, and maybe they've been a little bit out of reach. The one I had the other day sold for $7,900. It was a 1-carat stone. Here's the thing. I'm going to show you a Paraíba that looks like a 2-carat. That's what I thought when I saw it. It's a big face to a smaller carat weight that is still not small. It's 83 points. It's brand new at this very moment. Nobody's seen it but you. And it's a really, really strong value. So if you have wanted a Paraíba, and either your complaint is, I don't have $30,000 or $40,000 to spend on one piece of jewelry, thank you very much. Or if you're saying, well, I'm just a collector, I'll take whatever I can get because I'm collecting the different colors, the different styles. There's still jewelry, so I want to be able to wear it. And let's face it, we haven't had too many Paraíba pendants. 113-0230 might be for you, because here's our 83-point Paraíba that I'll tell you, you'll see it from a distance, it looks big. And it's going to be 13 points in diamonds. It's a new style, it's a new mounting, it needs a little rhodium on one corner, and I've already made a note of that, so we can do that for you. It stays in the white gold. It's all 14 karat gold. There is the clarity from the back. I know this is usually serving a purpose to show you what it looks like from the rear. That's great how it's built, but also the clarity of that stone needs to really be emphasized, because very few Paraíbas are going to be clean like this one is. So you have all of that going for it, then you consider diamonds, and then those little extensions of the prongs are part of the design in the corners where this is really intriguing, and we've got a great value. So please dial in early, never hesitate. You know my prices will shock you in the best way. You'll save a bunch more. Most of the time when pieces sell here, they sell before they're even priced at their final low. So that's important. This is what it looks like from a distance. You see that more rectangular style it has, the way it's got that bail almere finished in gold as well. I like to give you a look at the measurement just so you know exactly what to expect, so that there's no trick of the TV here, because I know it's tough to gauge a scale unless you're looking at the details, like 3/4 of an inch top to bottom, and then on a neckline of a human being, so you can see what that's going to look like from a distance away as well. I mean, the glow in this lower light where I stand here is a lot darker than when that product sits, and you see right there that glow that it's giving is really extra special. This is what we expect of Paraibas. It's their neon that they're so well known for, and that's thanks to the copper content, and that copper content is what makes them so rare. So we'll take it back up on close for you so you can see it that way. And come on in. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. I know, early Friday. What do you expect, right? Here's what we'll do. I'm going to make this extremely affordable right now, and not $29.99 affordable. And let's just be realists here. That's affordable for a Paraiba of this size. How many 60 pointers? Do you remember the 57 pointer the other day that was $49.99? I do. What about the 62 pointer the other day that was $59.99? We all remember this. It was in the last couple of days. And yet, here's an 83 pointer. Green to the blue at 60-40 is what I would ration this out. It's kind of like a 60-40. That's green to blue, 60% green, 40% blue, and all neon stunning. We're going to blow it out right now. It's under $2,000, and we rarely see pendants. So if that's something you really like to have in the jewelry collection, if you're a pendant girl, you love to have something pretty on the neckline, love to have a little something sparkling and bright and neon and glowing, this is the way to do it. In a stunner of a color. And it's not even 19. Told you, it's going to be affordable. Wildly affordable. Nobody's on the lines yet. Amazing. Just goes to show you, early Fridays, you have a lot less competition than you would, let's say, 30 minutes from now, hour from now, 2 hours from now, 2.5 hours. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to make it better than $1,500, and we will say goodbye to this. It's going to be a quick one. Not 15, not 14, not $13.99. The neons are so there. It is Paraibas. This is not a look-alike from the Congo where maybe it is, maybe it's not. No, this is a confirmed copper bearing. So copper content, what gives it that Paraiba name and title, and let's face it, it takes the crown when it comes to rarity of gemstones, and it's $1,299 for that Paraiba pendant. One caller gets it, 30 seconds left on that one, and then we will move. We've got purple diamonds, and we've got the yellow diamond drops, and we have a new tanzanite in a new design that you have not seen before. We'll see that. We're going to show you one of those big copper-bearing purple Paraibas, a 10.5 carat in a pendant, very close to the price I had on a smaller stone the other day. So we'll see that on the way, as well as rubelites that are new. They have copper content as well. And don't forget about those diamond earrings that started our show, $5.99. Then the princess cuts are exactly 33 minutes and 10 seconds from right now. So set those timers, get ready, set those alarms, because amazingly so, at the top of the hour, some people get up and go get a beverage from the fridge, and then, oh my gosh, what happened to the gorgeous top of the hour? It's going to be gone. It's very limited, so stay with us. And then we have our leopard opal, that fabulous, fabulous leopard opal. So happy Friday, everyone, TGIF. Thank goodness it's fine. Fine Friday, too. We got Fine Jewelry Friday here, and we've got that one, it looks like, going out as well. Don't forget the 888 Ferrari pieces here for you if you'd like to get that one with the pinks and the purples, the fawns, the yellows, the greens, the blue greens, all there. Let's get to zircons. It's time for the blue zircon. What a beauty. Okay, and there too, because we know we have two ears. So here's what we've got for you, a match pair, which is why you can't see too many zircons in trillions in an earring. Yes. Thank you. Paraiba pendant is spoken for. Here we go with the earrings, setting those up so you can see them full on. Look at how stunning. Love them. They are bright as can be. This is not a blue like every other blue. A lot of gems bring us blue. Not like this turquoisey blue. I think of it like this. If you could have Sleeping Beauty, the Sleeping Beauty turquoise, not the princess. She's sleeping still. You know she is, right? She's still waiting. True love's first kiss, the whole thing, right? We're talking about the Sleeping Beauty turquoise we love from Arizona that is mined out. If that stone could get together somehow with a diamond, and let's say they had a baby, And this is what the result would be. And I love turquoise and I love diamonds. So it's one of those things that I'm just so drawn in. Are you too? With the blue zircons out of Cambodia, they're also mined out. So much like our turquoise, at least the best variety in the world, they're done. They're mined out. They're gone. So here's where you get that stunning look where it's going to be turquoise that is brilliant and bright and really, really lively. And I think that's important in an earring, especially in, we don't always get to wear like huge earrings. They may not be appropriate for your everyday lifestyle. So I want my earrings to pack a punch. I want them to be, tiny but mighty. I wouldn't say these are tiny, but that's really the idea, is that let them sparkle, let them shine, let them be vibrant so they can really show up like these do. It's 1130236 and they're brand new right now. And thank you on that Paraiba. Well done there. Ruby earrings, we still have 1 left. The diamond drops, we still have 3 left. We've got the beautiful Sorari ring for $888 that's still here at the moment as well. But this is one pair Cambodia has brought us. And I say brought us, not bringing us, brought us. Past tense. It's done. It's sold out. It's mined out. It's done. It's a big 284 total weight. So you've got about 1.5 carats on each. Then you've got 18 karat gold. So we did that on the earring, which we know how much that's appreciated, not just by me, but so many of you as well. 18 karat gold. And remember, that should be a huge price increase. I will not increase the price. It's also 49 points in diamonds because you see they're pretty large, because we can do a really fine halo. We did those a couple of nights ago where we saw really like 19 points, 18 points in total weight of halos. They can be on the smaller accent size, or then they can go large and go big and go bold like these, which are big round brilliants all the way around. It's our 2 carat 84 of Cambodian. It's 18 karat white gold. It's 49 points in diamonds. I will pop one on the ear. We'll show you the size. They still are a stud. There's going to be, since it's a trillion, we actually put the post behind one of the points, but not at the very tip. Oh, wait a minute. No, these are, yes, they are. I was just looking and thought, wait a minute, are my eyes deceiving me? It's behind one of the sides. I'll show you. It's not going to be the very tip top. So they're meant to sit almost like this, but we all know when you put them on, you can spin them how you like and then put on your backing so that it stays. We all know how to do that. We're probably veteran earring wearers at this point, so they are just right under 1/2 inch. I'll say 3/8 there, even though, yeah, 3/8 would be about right. And then we'll show them to you on as well and how they're going to look. They've got a nice good size here. Blue zircons are that bright turquoise. This is not blue sapphire, royal blue. It's not the sky blues of aquamarine either. It's that really bright neon. Take a look at those. Aren't those something? That's how they look from a distance. We're going to blow them out right now. Just one pair, and I know how many of you have loved zircon earrings. Usually when we see them, they're drops. Yes. Okay, so we have 1 pair left, or actually 2 rather left on the diamond drop earrings we started the show with, so things are really starting to fly. Everyone's catching up with the show here as we get to that half-hour mark, 1/6 of the way through our big show here on Friday night. Take a look at those up close yet again. I just love the way those look. They feel powerful. I think trillions do. And then you pair that up with the neons of that stone, and it is a wild look. And we're going to take them even lower than even, I don't want to do $49.99 at all. I know those zircons are worth it. They're really pretty. And for anybody who's, remember, I just have to remind you, because earrings are really tough to match. So I just want to say this because I think a lot of people are very, scrutinizing, as they should be. But if you see a teeny bit of difference in a color, these are natural stones. So Mother Nature makes these. If we were pumping them out of a lab somewhere with chemicals and just mixing like a potion together, we could just make them all the same exact color. This is Mama Nature. So remember, I like to remind everybody that when they're sitting here up close side by side, and they're under 10 power magnification, and you're watching on a screen this big, or maybe even larger. I've got a large wingspan, but I gotta tell you, you might be watching on TV that's like the set. Here's what we have, a real close-up look. So if they look slightly different, because one is a little more blue and one is more green, and I'm talking slight, please remember that they're earrings that you're wearing on your ears. And your ears are separated by your beautiful face. So there's gonna be, if one looks a little bit different, that is sometimes what's gonna happen with a natural stone. There is such a microscopic difference. It would never be something that the human eye could detect. I know, because I look with, I have very good eyesight. I'm blessed with good eyesight so far, knock on wood. But I will tell you right now, that is just a beautiful pair. And remember, they're separated. So it's a match to the visual eye, okay? So I can just, again, for everybody who just wants to nitpick, remember these are natural stones. So again, I see a tad bit more green on the right side than I do on the left, but they are separated by your face, and that's not something you would even see with the naked eye, okay? So keep that in mind, because I'll look at everything well before they get here on camera. I'm here, looking at pieces long time ago. So it's really important to remember that, okay? So just a little little, public service announcement as we think about how we like to look at things here. And we really, again, you're going to see a better look here on TV than you ever will with your naked eye. And we're going to make it better than even $19.99 for one caller who'd like them. Just remember how important it is to be the first on the phone lines. That's how you got to do it. We're going to make them better than $19, better than $1,500. We're going $14.99 only on those zircon earrings. So the best up close view of them we can give you is always what I aim to do. And you've got the $14.99 price tag, and there is just one pair. They stay in the white gold as well. And then don't forget our Sorari ring. Shouldn't be here too long. So make sure that you let us know if you'd like that Sorari piece, that we have that one only there. And anything else you'd like to get. We still have 2 pairs of earrings that we started the show with. They were those gorgeous paperclip link drops with the pave diamonds. We also have more in the way of copper bearing coming up. Who got that copper bearing pendant, by the way? Did you say Don Reed? John Reed, thank you so much. And what about you, Joanne? Who got a couple pairs of earrings from you? Miriam. Thank you, Miriam. All right, so welcome on in, everybody. Good to have you with us. All right, $14.99 on those zircon earrings. Let's get into our purple diamond. And then if anybody would like a ring to match, I don't think that cuts have to match. I personally prefer when they don't. I like when the colors match and the cuts don't, because it just looks a little more special. And that is the ring that I would say goes beautifully with the earrings. In that huge round zircon, that would be 113-0534. That is our 430 in the round. 430, it's a good looking car, it's a good looking stone. And it's a really beautiful blue zircon, 37 points in those 4 diamonds as well. 2 different sizes on either side, so they kind of go in that graduated fashion so that it really is comfortable on the hand. 430 is the center, 37 points in the diamonds. So on average, I realize that there's bigger stones next to the center and smaller stones beyond that. The average would be still close to 10 points there, and one only on this one. There's a new reduction. If you've seen it before, I know it has been here one time on the air. It was $59.99. We're going to bring that on down. I've been saying all week that I know a lot of us miss that sale when a sale ends, especially when it goes for over a month. We probably got used to it and might begin to miss it a little bit until you realize that $59.99 with 12% off still would have been, over $5,000, when I'm going to take it significantly less than that. So it's like better than a sale. I mean, I'm tempted to put that on a graphic, better than a sale, because what I've been doing is getting you out of the sale, but transitioning in the best of way, where we're just really still dropping prices to levels that you wouldn't even see during a sale, because that's the fun thing, is it's value here every day. It really is. And now you have your money back guarantee in place as well. So that hopefully makes you really comfortable and confident. And what we'll do is send this out for better than even, no, it's not even half of this. And that's remarkable. On a 430, I'm making it $2,999 on that gorgeous blue, bright as can be. And isn't it stunning to see it in the round? Now, you're probably noticing there's a little touch of rose gold there. It's a kiss of rose, and not a kiss from a rose, that seal, but this is a kiss of rose. It's going to be that little bit of rose gold. It does stay as is. So white gold for the band, and of course the diamond setting style. And then you see the rose gold is how that beautiful center is set. Just really interesting. Just again takes it up that extra custom notch, so it just looks very much bespoke for you. And I think that's also lovely. So that's $29.99 if you'd like to get our massive zircon, and you cannot stop the twinkle on that stone. These are presentation grade stones, and all of these particular varieties, and it's funny, we don't see a lot of typical zircons here because everything we have was given and presented by the folks in Cambodia. So when this mine was active, and this is just something to know about the stone because it's very rarely elsewhere. So kind of nice to know a little bit of the history and the origin of how this stone came to be here. Remember, we come from, we're based from a family that's been in the gem business for 6 generations. And I'm not talking about 6 years or 6 decades. I'm talking about 6 generations. So we're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years where that's all this family's done and known. And that's really where, again, you become known at that point, really by all miners, all gemstone dealers, everybody in the business. And you become known as a renowned family for gemstone collecting. And so when you're that level of prowess in the business, you certainly have a very, very important, let's say, heritage, history, legacy. And that's why these stones that you're seeing here on the air that you can own, they're actually stones that were presented no different than they were to presidents and kings and queens and heads of state all over the world from the Cambodian folks, because this was their most proud representative of their country at the time when it was producing actively out of the mine. This was something that's what they gifted. A lot of, when you have a visitor, let's say, we know this, how it works. If you've got a dignitary that comes to visit, usually there is some kind of formality, a gift presented. It's something that's important to your native land that you would gift then as a symbol, and something that person, that very important person, can take back to their home country and celebrate and enjoy. Well, that's where presentation grade comes to play, and that's why we have them, is because these were presented to our own folks here at TVON as just being that really outstanding gem, let's say, legacy in the business that now we get to share with all of you. So it's really exciting. That's why they're called presentation grade. Presentation grade Starlight Blues. These aren't even the typical Starlight Blue zircons that can be a little more cloudy or hazy, included, miscut. I will tell you, a lot of times they're just miscut. They can be, it's a very tricky stone because it's a little more dense than a lot of stones. So it's a very challenging stone to cut. It's not one you want to start if you're a beginner. Don't start with zircon rough. Start with something a little easier, but that's really why we love having it here. So $29.99. Also, let me just show you a few things that are, might be of interest to you as you stand by for our top of the hour. That's a gorgeous tanzanite. I like the way this is done too. A very unique two-tone setting here with the white and the yellow. It looks like you have two bands set together. And that is one pretty stone in a huge size. That would be our tanzanite at $9.93. So just shy of 10 carats if you'd like a larger tanzanite, as we're getting ready to say a fond farewell to our tanzanites. We have a moonstone deal coming up. We have that pink diamond. We've got a bicolor sapphire. I know we fooled a lot of people yesterday when I put up a tricolor sapphire that had 3 totally different colors all in one. So along that line, I have something that'll look similar, except instead of the emerald cut, it's an oval. It's even larger, and then we decked it out with diamonds. That is a beauty. 1130206 is your item number. Still the greens, still the blues, and still the yellows all together. It's a tricolor sapphire. Not zoned. This is where the 2 colors or the 3 colors, depending on what you're seeing, they actually came together naturally, not from the Windsor mine, not from that Tanzanian source, which is known for different colors thanks to zoning in the material. This is something that's happened out of Sri Lanka in the Ceylon. We're calling it bicolor. I really see 3 colors. Certainly where the blue and the yellow mix, it turns green there for a moment. So 3 different colors, and 176 is the size, plus it's 179 in the diamonds as well. So isn't that a beauty? And I can be pretty confident to say, probably going to be the only one that has a ring like that in your county or state, maybe in your country, because we had one yesterday. It was smaller, it was an emerald cut. Now we're bringing you this beauty here. Look at that. Isn't that great? You can see it from behind too, where it goes distinctively blue to golden, back up to blue again, finished on the inside as well. And that is a very clean stone also, which is not something all sapphires just give us. That's really a little bit more unique to find. So we've got that one for you. Big moment for our sapphire lovers. And a collector of sapphires might already have all the rarities. But do you have all the rarities? If you have purple, padparasha, yellow, orange, green even. Green is rare. Green is really rare. Purples are rare. They got vanadium. You've got the really rare padparashas. This is a little more rare than all of those combined, and it's in the white gold, one only here. Take a look at it on the hand. That's what she looks like. I mean, really, that's the beauty of it too. If you're thinking, well, am I going to see all that from afar? Look at it here. Yes, you do see that from afar. It's almost as if it's changing color right before your eyes. No UV light needed. No change in your light source. Just here it is, changing color as you look at it from different directions. What a cool piece that is. So we're going to blow it out right now. It's an amazing stone, and we only have just the one. So let's send it out for you and make it a really incredible price tag. Not to mention, this is one of our more high-end mountings, so it definitely amps up. I mean, you're getting nearly 2 carats in your diamonds. So that is certainly a higher-end mounting. I think we all can see that. Really special, unique, very designer, finished on the inside, lots of gold. There's that factor too. Gold's $5,500 an ounce or so. So when you've got a lot of gold to set up a 2-carat sapphire and almost 2 carats in diamonds, that's pretty precious as well. So you'd expect $79.99 for the mounting, plus the stone, which has some kind of more obscure price tag, because how do you put a price on something that is nowhere else? That's the challenge. I can't have anybody go hop on the online right now and go find me a 176 tricolor sapphire. That's going to be a challenge. And to find one with the distinctive blues and greens and golden yellows that you see here, that's not going to be anywhere else. Not available in a retail store. I don't even know if a museum has one. So it's going to be a little challenge to find what you got here, which isn't that what's exciting about it? No other place to get it. No value like it. Put your own price on it. You do what you want, but I'll make sure we get it at home right now because $79.99 for that mounting is no longer happening. What if it was just that price and then that'd be a free carat 76 sapphire? Or we can go even lower and really make some waves and really send it out. Because we already, think about it, we're about 17 minutes from the top of the hour. Those princess cut yellow diamond studs are on the way. Never before had those on the air. They're one night only. So we're going to see those coming up. But we got to move jewelry before then too. And this is exactly how we do it. The $79.99 mounting that's going far less than that. It's not 7 or 6 or 5 or... Guys, $49.99 is amazing. You want a free mount. If you want it for the semi-mount, you could lend out that sapphire to your local museum, keep the mounting, and have a value built in. Or, I think you're going to love it the way it is. Leave it. Enjoy it. For one of the rarest sapphires you get, check off 3 of the boxes. Blue, yellow, green. Check them off. You got them all in one stone, and it's almost 2 carats. And it will not be $49.99. The value is here. Let's blow it out right now. $3,999 on that one. The big sapphire. That's our big one there. I don't even have blue sapphires of that size that are anywhere under 10 grand. So to be showing that one to you the way that is, pretty fabulous right there. And then are you ready for a little moonstone trio? We're going to do our moonstone blowout next. We're going to do that before the top of the hour. Sell out our moonstones that are very, very affordable. We got some big ones here. They're all on discount. We'll have a pair, we'll have a round, we'll have a princess cut. All coming your way. And don't forget, we have 2 last pairs of these diamond earrings we started the show with that are amazing. Just a little FYI, if you missed them earlier, there they are. They're the gorgeous drop earrings with that paperclip chain link. That's going to be your paperclip mirror finish link with the diamonds top and bottom. They are only $599. We have 2 pairs left to go around, and that will be it. So just last call on those earrings. Just want to remind you, if you join us a little bit later, you didn't get a chance to see those yet. So I want to give you a little second look there at those earrings. The gorgeous drops, a little more than an inch. They're 1.25 inches in their length and yellow gold only. So keep that in mind. And then here we go, $39.99. Time for one of our favorites. Now, I don't have any other moonstone tonight outside of these 3, because when you bring a discount like I'm about to do, nothing else is going to compare. The last moonstone we saw late last night in the show was just under $10,000. And now I've got 3 to choose from that are more of the wearable designs anyways, which I think most of us want to be in that style. I don't know about jewelry you don't wear, right? Jewelry that you don't wear doesn't seem like something, I don't think it's something I can advocate for. If we're talking about a wearable size that you can put on every day, have all the colors in one great stone like you see here, there are my 3. You're going to choose your favorite, or sometimes in wheels are so good, we might have some jewelry store owners out there that buy all 3 because the value is so tremendous. But here's what we're doing on the princess, the pair, and also the round. I like this, it's like a wave style mounting where one side kind of wraps into the other. We've got carat weights. They're going to vary a little bit. I will tell you my largest is on the left. That's the 2 carat 06 right here. That's our princess cut. And that will be the 206. And it's got diamonds around at 35 points. If we go to the pair in the middle, if you're tending to like the pear shapes, which also look a lot bigger than they weigh, all moonstones will. So figure immediately you're getting double the look of what they weigh. Well, the pear shape in the middle is a 139, gives you 53 points in diamonds. It's the halo, but then they extend a little further out to the sides. Here's our round. The round is a 111, 8 points in diamonds. A little fold over, wrap around, kind of like feels like a bypass. You could even stack that if you wanted to make it a different look every time you wear it. If you want to do that, you may. Let's get some callers on the phone lines. It's our lowest price ever. And I'll just give you this hint. All 3 of these were made about a month ago. That was right there. I think they were made like it was right before the sale began. So right end of January, early February, and these were made then. And I will tell you right now, the gold that's in each and every ring up here is more. There's more gold content, more price tag to that gold than the price I'm about to give you as our blowout. So it is a definite must-have if you're looking for a more affordable moonstone, which I told you a lot of people have. At least I've heard from a lot of you individually who have said just that. Seen the moonstones, love them, because we've all seen moonstones before that feel very, very, very semi-precious. They feel like cabochons with not a lot of color. And ever since we've introduced these gorgeous faceted rainbow moonstones, we're seeing why the name is where it is. All the colors of the rainbow, all done in like a pretty pastel, feels a little bit like an iridescence. If you are somebody, I know I love Aurora Borealis. I think that's always just really appealing. There's such a pretty little iridescence and a sheen. They feel almost like they've been blessed with fairy dust, or almost like kind of just like a little magic wand has touched them from a fairy princess, or something very whimsical and magical. There's a feel about these stones while still being very high-end fine jewelry, of course, because that's all we do. This isn't like those little, semi-precious, look-alike crystals that we're doing. These are natural gems still. It's just giving you a whole depth of color that you would never get from a moonstone otherwise, and we've been loving them. But this blowout is everything, and there's only one of each, and they'll stay in the white gold. All you need to know, got to just tell us your ring size. Tell us how you want us to size it for you. It's shipped out, ready to wear, but they're all ready to go, white gold only, and let's make sure they go. Do you want the princess cut, the largest, or would you like the pear shape, or would you like the round? Here's what we'll do to send them out. Come on in. We need some callers on the line. 10 minutes to go till our top of the hour. I'll wait till we have a few of you on the lines ready to go, because this is going to be something. And it's time to dial. And the moonstone lovers out there have made their voices loud and proud, saying more of that, please. But do you have anything under $5,000? The answer is yes. I've got 3 of them. Yeah. Okay, so the drop earrings now are down to 1 pair. Thank you for letting me know. We have 1 pair left on those drop earrings we started the evening with. They are almost sold out. 1 pair left, $5.99. It'll be the most affordable item you see of the show tonight by far. Okay, so we have nobody on the phone lines. I'll wait. We can skip them, or we can show them at a better value than I was even thinking. $39.99 or more is where they began. Let's go even lower than that. Go and entice you by getting you on the phone lines. This is a bribe. It's a bribe. I already told you the fact of the matter is that we're going to take this price, this final low price that you're about to see right here is going to be lower than the price of the gold, but you're probably thinking, who cares? It's a big deal. Gold is so much money right now. You better be. But remember, we manufacture these pieces. Luckily, they were made a little bit ago, so there's a little freedom to move here. I'm still going to lose money on every single one so that they can be affordable, because that's what y'all have been blowing up my email account looking for. More of the moonstone, less of the price. You've got that here. And that's why we're saying here are the 3 we have that are all in that great 1.5 to 2 carat size, very wearable, beautiful cuts to choose from, great design elements as well, but you're getting the value. And they're not going to be $39.99 or close. They're not even close to $39. They're not close to $29. They're not close to $19.99. Hopefully we're getting warmer to what you're looking for here in the moonstone category that we have rarely seen. They don't go this low very often, and it's an exciting time to get one. Plus you're getting something of a little more design. I mean, these are not the basics. They're not just sitting there as a solitaire. They're giving you a lot of look and a lot of variety. These are unusual cuts to get, all 3 of them. There's not an oval up here. There's not an oval or a cushion cut. They're all really unique cuts, which is more complex to do, which usually means more money to you and me, the consumer, the jewelry lover. We got to pay more for those premium cuts. You're not here. It's just a really good way to go. So let's make them better than 19. 18, 17, still nobody on the lines. Friday night's here. We got 9 minutes to go until our top of the hour princess cuts that are limited to just a few pairs for the entire country. So, and there's a great value with them as well, and they're giftable. And at this point, we're already approaching mid-March. So we got Mother's Day and Easter and all those fun springtime jewelry gifting moments coming up. And so we got a great gift moment. But if you want a moonstone, I don't think $17.99 is going to do it either from what I'm seeing. So let's keep on going. You have driven me to the point of a low cost, but I'll keep on going. And we'll just dig deeper and deeper and deeper into the under cost world here and give you a better value. And 17 they won't be, and 16 they won't be, and $15.99. We're getting crazy low. This is getting a little nuts here to do $15.99 on just a big wide band of gold like they are. But they're not 15 and they're not 14. By goodness, this is one of those values where I don't know if they're ever going to go, if not at this price, but we're going to try something. And we're going to give them 60 seconds. Then we'll have a few more ideas before our top of the hour and our princess cut yellow diamond studs bezel set. They're gorgeous. Get ready. They're coming up. We have a lot of beautiful pieces today, but I don't know if there's anything more wearable or classic than the princess cuts I'm about to show you. So get ready, but they're not $14.99 for the moonstones, not $13.99. Which one would you like? We've got the gorgeous princess cut or the beautiful pair or the really unusual, unique round in this feels almost like a shooting star. I love the celestial vibes this is giving, not just in the name moonstone, but it feels like an out of this world, out of the ordinary, from somewhere else type of stone. But they are natural gems, and we're going to blow them out right now for $1,299 a piece. $1,299, and they got 60 seconds, and we can melt them down if you're a no on those. But if you are saying, wait, I have wanted one, I do see the colors, I see how vibrant and bright and beautiful they are, and I'm ready for something like that, then you have to go get it, because one phone call and it's yours. But you got to be quick. $1,299 does not cover the gold. That's the beauty of what we've got here on this blowout. So it's like all your moonstones up there, all those diamonds, they're free. What about the labor to put it together? That's free. All of it, $12.99, big discount. Take advantage of it if you love them. We're going to be moving on here in about 30 seconds. $12.99 is your lowest price you'll ever see on them. And again, they get melted if they stick around. What about these yellow diamond earrings? I showed them to you earlier. We're going to give you a look at them right now, because with the way they're priced, bye-bye, they're going to go. There's one pair only. They're designer. They're two-tone gold. I mean, these earrings are everything. 1130608 is next, because my moonstones are going. Like, they're going to melt. Here's what I have for you. I want to show these on here. I mean, they are just, ooh la la. I love them, and I don't think they're going to be here that long either, because the value is so, so, so good. So that's what we have for you from a distance. I'm going to show you a little closer view. Yes, it's probably not short. I'm going to the grocery store. Does anyone need anything? I'm going to put on my yellow diamond earrings. But listen, to each their own, wear what you want. But that is more of a dressy style earring. Think events, special occasions, galas, weddings, dinner out. You just want to look fabulous. Dripping in diamonds. Those are white diamonds at the top, yellow diamonds at the base, and then there's a little ribbon effect, so they put some white diamonds at the bottom as well. Let's go up close. I'm going to move aside the moonstones here, show you this earring as I have the other one ready to go here. Look at that. Yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. 1130608 is the item number, and they are you ready for this? 2 carats 90 in the yellow diamonds, 27 points in the white diamonds, so that would be all together. How about a 3 carat 17 total overall diamond weight in a lot of gold, with that yellow gold for the most part, white gold at the top, and a little bit of rhodium underneath that pave that's just at the very, very base of this ribbon-like design. They are in a lever back style, so easy to put on. Let's show you from a distance away on the hand so you can see that length. I'm going to measure them for you, and then we're going to get them home right away. There's just one pair. This is one of those fancy, fancy, fancy ways to go here, and I mean fancy diamonds. There they are, 2 inches. I'm going to call them 2 inches because, well, right about where the diamonds start there. So everything you see from when they're on. That little hoop at the top, that's going to be in your earlobe. So it's really from the white diamonds on down, 2 inches in length. They are gorgeous, aren't they? That feels very special. It feels like a $70,000 or $80,000 earring to me on a good day. I think that would be a really fair price to get anything under $100,000 if you're staying in the 6-figure range. But now we know we expect a little better value. So welcome into Friday night. It's so good to have you. I can't tell you how honored I am to be able to spend this Friday evening with you. It is really, really exciting. And thank you for choosing me to hang out with. It's really, you guys make my weekend. But here's what we'll do. 290, 27 points in white diamonds. Stunning look. I have them on for you still. I've got one on the hand here and one on the ear. So you can see them in different ways. But they are beautiful, aren't they? And they really do just have that drama of that movement that they give. And of course, there is a left and a right design. So I probably actually would choose to do this. Because I kind of, wait, let me see here. Yes, I want to see maybe the white diamonds. You see how there's white diamonds on this inner loop here? I would probably choose to put those on, had I thought about it ahead of time, on the other side. Just because, I don't know, they feel like I like that longer side usually on the outside. So I probably would flip them around. But again, totally up to you. But just to point out, this is where they get a little longer on this side, and there's where the white diamonds are along that edge. So I might just actually flip them and do the other reverse. But let's go back up close either way. I'll show them to you here. We'll go up close, and I'm going to show you again what they're all about. And there really is that ribbon style. So they're very dimensional. You see it's not flat and the look of 3-dimension. It actually is. You see one side right there looping over the other. So it really is a ton of gold that you have there in that design. Here's the other. So you can see, yes, indeed, that beautiful look. Matching all the way through. Stunning pave. Let's make it easy. One caller. The last time I had anything like this, they were still $13,999. And these are actually a little better. They're $12,999. Not sure how that happened, but really very, very affordable for what those are in a design house, boutique, anywhere else you go. It could easily be six figures. We want to stay on that more affordable end of things. Let's get them under 10 grand. And I might just, with 2 minutes left, we've got the diamond studs coming up. With 2 minutes left to go in this hour, I think what we need to do is really just do a little test, a little gimme here. It's going to be a major, I mean, couldn't pick a more high-end piece of jewelry to do this with, but if we are looking at something important and stunning and unique, and that sounds like you are about to get the value of a lifetime. And I need a caller badly, because the truth of it is simple. When I get down to this gimme price, you're going to be among others that are calling in frantically saying, give me those earrings. And I only have the one pair. So the first caller to say yes is going to be getting them. Should we go lower than 99? Yes, we need to. I still got Moonstone sitting here at $12.99. That is not allowed. So instead of 9,000 or even 5,000, what about $49.99? Sounds like a good plan to me. Or we can just keep on going. Welcome into Friday night. The weekend is here. I'm so excited. I cannot wait for this weekend. We have a stack ring that you will not believe. Tomorrow morning, in a couple of hours, we're going to bring you the ultimate stack ring. We're going to let you play with your jewelry. And then on Sunday, I have a customizable piece. Start thinking about the initial you like to wear. I know which initial I like to wear. I like to wear the letter P. That's my favorite initial to wear. I got to tell you, I wear a couple, but I like the piece. You start thinking about what initial you want to wear, because we have a cool, customizable, reversible piece, 2-in-1. You're going to love it. So that's coming up on Sunday. Big stack opportunity tomorrow morning. Here's what I'll do on the earrings. They're not even $49.99, and they're a giveaway, a total giveaway. As we've reached the 6 o'clock hour here on the West Coast, welcome in. Happy Friday. The weekend is here. Let's party. Let's celebrate, and let's take another $1,000 off the earrings and make them $39.99 instead. One caller, one pair, and they're beautiful. So they will be on their way out in a hurry. $39.99, top of the hour is almost here. We will bring you the studs that are so limited. And please, if you already think you like yellow diamond princess cut studs, you'll want to dial in now. They're high end, they're wearable every day. This is probably not your everyday wearable, but I'll tell you what is. The earring we have coming up in just a matter of seconds is going to be wearable every day for everybody. Great giftable as well. We're going to talk about them next. So welcome into Friday night. Let's get you set up with this big top of the hour, which is so incredibly limited. They can go out to you on Monday. So that's the good news. You're not going to wait very long for these at all. We're going to come in a little closer. Call me and let me know who's got those yellow diamonds and white diamond earrings. But let's make sure you see a little preview of what is coming up here in the most beautiful, bright, I love a princess cut. This is really giving, and thank goodness the great designers of the world came up with this idea a few years back, because for a long, long while, if you look at older jewelry, you're never gonna see a princess cut, because that was not a cut that was around a long time ago. It's one of those newer cuts. It's a newer concept, really. And you've got it here in the most breathtaking, bright, yellow diamonds. What a look this is. I'm so glad you're with us. We'll officially welcome you here in just a moment. Just want to get our earrings set up so you can start on dialing. If that looks like something with your name on it, we will actually do just that. Put your name on a box with those earrings, or maybe 1 or 2 or 3 pairs. Who knows? They're very affordable. That's why they're at top of the hour. So glad to have you with us tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm Lauren Blair, the host here at TVON. So glad you're with us tonight. We have 2 hours left to go. We are live from a beautiful, sunny, 80-degree, stunning Los Angeles. Perfect day today. It was perfect. Not too cold, not too hot. Perfect, beautiful weather. And I got to tell you, we know springtime is around the corner. Springtime is here. We've got daylight savings this weekend, so keep that in mind. Tomorrow night, we're going to move those clocks and jump ahead an hour, so we will be here extra early on Sunday morning. But we know this. We've got quite the weekend ahead, and it starts right now. There's a giveaway on this show and every show I do with you, really, truly every day of the year. But this is very important. We really kick off the weekend party here with our princess cuts, and if you want to feel like a queen, look like a princess, just feel amazingly divine and regal, this is the earring to do it. And everybody can wear it. As long as you have your ears pierced, you can wear these. This could even be a unisex style for all I care. It is a beautiful stud, but we have upped the ante, and we have done every kind of specialty little extra you can do in a stud earring right here on this princess cut. First of all, they're fabulous, and it's 1130147. Why have I been talking about these for the last 62 minutes on the air? Is because they are limited, and they are going to be popular to the point of I don't have one to go around for everybody. I can tell you that right now. There's not enough. That's why they're here tonight. That's why you're here, to take advantage of these great values that we have. I don't have a pair for everybody who's going to want one, especially when I anticipate with all the wonderful spring holidays coming up and all the gift-giving moments and all the get-togethers and the holidays and the special celebrations and Mother's Day and Easter. I don't know about you, but I do Easter gifts. I do. It's usually jewelry. What can I say? Chocolate bunnies are great, but I like to do jewelry hidden in those little plastic eggs. And so what we have here is that potential wonderful gift idea that looks like you went out. First of all, where would you go? In your city, in your state, are there a lot of stores you walk into and see natural yellow diamonds? First of all, that's just the first basic question. Do you have a lot of places in your hometown where you live where you can get in the car and drive on over to that mall store or that store, wherever it is, in a strip mall, a little boutique, maybe it's that little vacation spot in the mountain town you like to go? Who has yellow diamonds? Outside of your Fifth Avenue and your Rodeo Drives, who has yellow diamonds? Well, that's the first thing. We're going to bring you yellow diamonds in something we've never done before, which is a princess cut, that newer cut on the market that is obviously new relative to the other cuts that are the traditional, the rounds, the ovals, the cushions, yeah, we know. But this is the princess cut, giving that square shape with that fire like a round. Very modern, very high-end. Then you have the yellow, which are, of course, it's TVON, so they're natural yellows. There's going to be a minimum of 64 points. My smallest size in total diamond weight is 64 points, meaning they're about 1/3 of a carat each, which is important. But they look bigger, and they do that because of the bezel. The bezel is the instant key to why they look double what they weigh. So the bezel immediately with the yellow gold only is what we have. They ship out on Monday, by the way. There's no wait time here besides the time it takes to get our shipping partners to come pick them up on Monday and take them to your house. That's it. You'll probably have them by Wednesday night when I see you on Wednesday. So that's what you got to keep in mind. But here we are with very limited. I have fewer than you don't even, if I tell you, you're not going to call. If I tell you how few I have, you're not even going to bother. You're going to be like, how on a nationwide show on a Friday night when she's doing a top of the hour with one of the prettiest earrings that we've seen and a great value coming, how am I ever going to get one? The key is to dial early. And if you can, you're going to be rewarded with your yellow diamond studs. Here we go. This is stunning. And it's a very, very, very special piece, okay? So we've got 1130147 here. It's 64 points, and it's also going to be in yellow gold. And Izetta, if you're watching, I hate to break my flow here, but Izetta, I just got your email, and I just read it here at the corner of my peripheral vision, and no, the answer is no, we can't change it. So I know you're asking about the heart shape from last night. I cannot change that to a pendant, unfortunately. It's only in a ring because it's a designer style. So it is only in a ring, Izetta, for you. Hope that helps. All right, so here we go. 64 points on the minimum. Yellow diamonds with a yellow gold bezel. And they are center post. I love the setting style. This is like that martini setting where it just comes down a little more shallow so they don't stick up too high. Center post, butterfly backing. Don't be scared. Because I know when I saw the earrings here, I thought, uh-oh, princess cut yellow diamonds that we've never had before. Look out. Yes. Oh, okay, thank you. Sorari ring is gone. That was the ring for $888 we had a little bit earlier tonight. Well done there. Are we ready for this? Bezel set, studs. I'm going to show them to you all the ways I like to. Here's a size that also works for either primary piercings or beyond. You can go really anywhere in the ear on those earrings. They're big enough to be in the primary piercing. They're small enough to be up the ear as well, just depending on what you personally like. They're only in yellow gold. They're set up and ready to go. So like I said, no wait time outside of just the fact that we've got to just get them to you, you know, just wherever you live. If you live down the street or if you live all the way on the very, very corner of the East Coast, opposite where we are, we're going to get them out to you in a hurry. They go out Monday. So really simple and easy. Let me show you a couple of ways to wear these earrings. They are just beautiful. You can do the whole side step, kind of like that little extra, I love that angle that's created there. I think that's really important always. It just gives you a little more unique factor. Kind of looks like a diamond that way, as in a diamond like you would see. Obviously there are diamonds, but you know what I'm talking about, like a diamond we'd see on a playing card. And then you've got that little ability to just wear them squared off. However you'd like to do it, they're a 1/4 inch if you wear them that way, and more like a little closer to 3/8 of an inch if you wear them at that angle. I'll show you one on as well as I put this one down just to give you a look at it there. Isn't that beautiful? Princess cuts are just wild because, again, square cut, but the brilliance of a round, but still a little different. They're not going to look like rounds. And that distinctive point of this bezel, whether you're wearing them here, take a look. I mean, they really fill up the primary piercing quite nicely. There again is that double the look with that bezel set that you're seeing, and then you could easily stack those on up the ear. I think you could imagine if I just jog those up to a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, whatever you got. You're going to work those into the earscape beautifully, but they're also going to be affordable. And how about we get some collars on the line? Is it because they look like they might be $49.99? That's the problem. I anticipate that we're all thinking, well, they're going to be a little bit expensive, so I'm going to hold off tonight, and you don't need to. It's a top of the hour for a reason. We've got them on a Friday night for a reason. Remember, we don't have as many of you with us on Friday night. So again, this is when we got to do the more limited ideas like this, like just, again, don't have a lot of princess cut yellows. There's nothing else coming. It's just the yellow diamonds and the studs, nothing else. They're not going to be in rings. They're not in pendants. It's only in the earring. You see here, it's the only way to get them, and they make great giftables. Now, I keep saying that, and you're going, are you kidding me? $5,000? Yeah, let me get one for the neighbor, for the woman that delivers my mail, for the gal that grooms the dog. No, I'm not talking about $49.99, but they are giftable, and so I'm going to make sure we've got a price tag that's going to work. But we need you on the lines because, again, for those of you that are non-believers, it's okay. I get it. We may not have met. Hi, I'm Lolo. Lolo at the low prices. I've got the values. You've all called me that through the years. Nobody in my life up until I started in this business called me that. Now you guys are like, hey, there's Lauren. She's got the low prices. So here's what we're going to do. Live up to it with a top of the hour special on a Friday night with so few to go around. I am thrilled for everybody who gets one. Congratulations in advance because you guys have the great eye to know a value when you see one, and we will take them on down and blow them out. There's only a few pairs to go around. It's so few, and I know a lot of you will get more than one pair because, well, the value's everything. It's not going to be $49 or $39 or $29. I don't know where else you're going to find a princess cut yellow. Here we are. We've been a leader in fancy diamonds, especially the yellows, for the last 7.5 years, and I have not had princess cut studs. Think of all the shows. When you talk about, now I've been here a decade, but again, 7 years of bringing yellow diamonds. So the first few years I was here, we didn't have any colors of diamonds. No pinks, no yellows, no purples, no blues, no greens, no chameleons, no browns, no fawns, nothing. And then got our first yellow diamond. It was a 1 carat and a ring and sold for $6,500. I'll never forget it. But this is now a little later on when we still think about all those yellow diamonds. I brought you to this point. We've never had princess cut studs. Not much in the princess cuts overall, not even in one single stone in a ring. So here is that really elevated. It's just princess cuts are known as being one of the most expensive cuts. There's a premium to that cut. Even if you're shopping like white diamonds, there's a premium to that cut that you see. We're going to make it really affordable. Come on in. Don't be shy. We need some callers on the line. We're going to do better than $29, better than $19.99. It is yours to take advantage of, and we will have them sell out here. No question about it. They are ready to go. No wait time, except that we don't ship on Saturday or Sunday, so it'll go out Monday. And there is just, again, at your doorstep, probably by Wednesday or Thursday. If you got some stormy weather and you live far away, it might be Thursday. But that idea is just get them by the next couple of days. Start wearing them. You've got a money-back guarantee as well. Remember, there was over a month of not having a money-back guarantee. Now it's back. So that's important as well. And all the great values that still exist that bring you all these wonderful moments that we adore. And it's not going to be even $19.99 for the pair. This is what's exciting. Now, I know Diamonds Inside Out because I spend a lot of time before I see you guys every day. I'm at the Diamond Wholesale District in Los Angeles. And let me tell you, there's nothing there in Princess Cut Yellows either. And that's the second largest wholesale diamond district in the world. So here we are at a $19.99 price tag, and we're going to give them away. So come on in and get ready for the best blowout ever. It's a really fantastic way to shop. We're going to just go ahead and remind you here, they're not even $19.99. We've got a $14.99 top of the hour discount, but I think we might need to do something a little extreme because $14.99 doesn't seem to get you guys excited. And that's why I'm here live with you, to give you a value that's better than 14, so we can say, no, let's get excited. Let's get excited. Let's get you a discount on something unique and special and different and bold and all the things we love and that we've never had. And if you picked up my white diamond round brilliant studs the other day, and you've got more than one, look at that. I'm just making sure we're focused here. It's nice to have them all focused so you can really see the VS quality that we're giving you. No flaws to be found, no flaws to be seen, nada. You've got one of the most important stud earrings, centered post, that allows you to rotate them. Why do we have nobody on the phone lines? We've either lost our broadcast feed, unlikely. We've either got no shoppers, no viewers, also unlikely. Or we just need to get you a better price tag to get you truly excited about this moment in time. That's where I'm gonna go. We're gonna get you better than $14.99, top of the hour value, this incredible moment for, I mean, I've been in the jewelry business a long time. I own a lot of jewelry. I don't have princess cut studs. I don't even have white diamond princess cut studs. I don't have them. Do you? I mean, it's really tough to find the princess cuts. And there's something so, yeah, they're a little bit maybe for my elevated gals. They're for the girlies out there that are a little more, maybe a little more dressy, a little more glamorous, a little more elegant. There's definitely that look to them. I feel like princess cut and emerald cuts are kind of one and the same. They feel a little more elevated. We're gonna do better than $14.99. What about just taking every pair, saving you another, I wanna put some money back in your pocket. Can we save you $500 per pair? Can we just, yeah, I just wanna do something, Tony. Can we just make them $999 a pair and give them away? Let's do it, 60 seconds. $9.99. I'm on a rampage. It's Friday night. Let's move some jewelry. I showed up tonight to move jewelry to you guys. That's why we're here together. That's why we're joining together tonight to kick off. Wait a minute. I got one pair. Stop everything. Stop the clock. Stop everything. We're going to do something crazy here. I just shocked Tony back there. Now, Tony and I have been working together for, I don't know, 21 years, something like that, Tone? I don't know, 21 years? Since 2004. So that would be actually now, we're coming up on 22 years. I stopped the clock. I love the idea of freezing time. I think if I had a superpower, that's what it'd be. To freeze time, like to stop time. You know, like essentially fast forward through the unpleasant parts of life and then just stop time when you're really doing something you love. I'm stopping time right now just because I need you to really love these earrings with us. I need you to really get behind me on this because I'm giving away jewelry. I'm sticking my neck out there to put a value that should never be on natural yellow diamond studs. The highest end cut you can get. We've never had it. So rare, we've never had them. All these years, I think about 7.5 years of bringing you yellow diamonds. 7.5 years, 5 to 8 shows a week, 3 hours a show. That's a lot of jewelry I've had. And yet here they are on March, whatever today is. I have no idea, March 6th, 2026, and we're bringing something new and fresh that's still a classic and wearable that every single lady or guy with a hole in their ear can wear. That's unusual. It's a classic style, and we're not even doing $9.99 because I really want to see what's going on out there tonight. Could we take them even lower than $9.99 to make this even more of an adventure? Yeah, buckle up, grab the phone, get ready to go. They're not even going to be $9.99 a pair. And they're in solid gold. I know we shouldn't do the bezels. Forgive us. We're going a little high end in the world where everybody is leaving gold and running for the hills and scrambling to find some sterling silver that they can coat in something weird. That's not what we're doing. We're in solid gold. So I know we're losing sight because you're comparing us to what everyone else is doing in sterling silvers, plated metals, gold, different kind of vermeils that have funky little names that I've never heard of before that somebody's just said to me, did you guys have this gemstone? I'm going, I've never heard of that. And it's because it's not a real stone. You know, it's like all these things out there that, you know, they have these fun little names, and just because you put ITE at the end doesn't mean it's a natural stone, right? There's all these weird things going on because everybody's trying to get around the prices of fine diamonds and fine gold. And we're still here going, don't forget about us. We still have the good stuff. We still commit to value. And that value is on quality no matter what. We're going to go lower than $9.99. I'm going to give them away. So we're going to get the clock amped up and ready to go. Going to get revved up. And we're going to go even lower than $9.99 or $899 or $888. I really want you to have a pair. Try them. If you don't absolutely love these and think these are the highest end earrings you have in studs, send them on back. Put my name on the box and give them back to me. I'll buy every single pair that doesn't go tonight unless they all go and you want to send one back. Fine, I'll take them because this is the greatest value in yellow diamonds and they're not $888. No. We're going to resume the clock here, but I need you on the lines ready to go. Get as many as you want. There's no limit. There's absolutely no limit. I feel like there should be a threshold. It should be like one must for a caller because it just feels like that really fabulous designer style that nobody has. I don't think anybody's got yellow diamond studs at home in princess cuts already. And we're doing better than $888 because I still want to get you on the lines. Let's sell them out. We only have a few to go around. And now we're busy. I've got how many? You're taking 2, 1, and 1, and 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs now gone. So 6 pairs out of my very limited number here are already spoken for, and they're gorgeous, and they're not $888. They're not even $799. Oh no, this is wild. Let's go ahead and blow them out right now. $777. That's it, 60 seconds only, and we'll send them out of here. That is it, and my, what a look that's gonna give you in a high-end solid gold bezel. It would have been a lot cheaper to do the little baskets with the little prongs and no gold whatsoever. Instead, we said, no, these are really high-end. They deserve the great setting. They deserve that high-end gold, wrapped in gold, bezel setting, centered post, butterfly backings, all of that, and we've only got them for $777. So we'll move on here in just about 20 seconds. Thank you again for being with me tonight. Happy Friday. If there's anything we can find for you, let me know. We've had a lot of great pieces in hour number 1. We'd love to know if you have any questions. Yeah. Thank you. Who's shopping over there? Aura? Thank you. Very nice. Enjoy. All right, so we're going to move on here. We've got $777 on the pair. I'm going to show you a really rare rubellite tanzanite. Yes. Oh, our ruby hoops are gone. Who got the second pair? Diana, thank you so much. All right, so we've got the ruby hoops gone. Still 1 pair left on our diamond drops. So just want to let you know, the diamond drop earrings that are the most affordable item of the show tonight are still here. There's only 1 pair. We got 3 pairs gone, 1 pair left. So I'm going to show those really, really quickly just so we can eliminate that from opportunity tonight, just to make sure that there's one last pair. And again, so many people joining us minute by minute here on a Friday night. So let me make sure that you did see these gorgeous drop earrings we had that are so beautiful. Paperclip link, diamond, pave work as well. There they are. So we have 2. We start with 4 pairs. We've got only 1 left, and that's going to be 1130-147. And there they are again, and those are $599. And I will zoom back so you can see them. They just are, don't try to be balancing them on your favorite little, table at home. They're a little tricky to balance, but again, they're meant to be on the ear. They give you that 1.25 inch drop, and they're 1130-147. So again, if we can help you make your weekend a nice little kickoff to the weekend, if we can make it a little better, tell me what you'd like to see. We'll help you out. And this is the last pair here at $599. Every earring I've had like it this week has been very quick to go. So just want to make sure you have a chance to pick those up before we leave them behind, okay? So $599, last pair there. Thank you so much on the studs. Well done. They're almost sold out. And then we've got a really beautiful rubellite that's copper bearing. We haven't seen too many of those that are going to be the rubellites with the copper content. So we do have one as well tonight. Also, any requests you have. And this is our really fabulous leopard opal as well coming up. I love this one. This one's a unique one for sure. Out of the 4, meaning there have been 3 prior to tonight. This will be our 4th of this last couple of days. We're going to show you a real beauty. And then if you do want to see a yellow diamond necklace, I've got one. I've got a 60-point yellow diamond today. We had that 1 carat pendant the other day. That was quite something. This one actually looks about the same size, and it's a 60-point oval because of the bezel. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Plus, we have purple Paraiba and ruby and tanzanite and mandarin garnets on a blowout. And please get those requests in because we would love to find you something special tonight. If there's anything you're thinking about, look at this. What's that? This is our baguette diamond band, and you see there are 2 diamonds. You're probably wondering, why would they separate the diamonds like that? Because there are all these different styles to show you. Like tomorrow we're going to see, oh look, oval, princess cut. We're going to see a beautiful pear shape, a marquise cut with these unique styles. This is very designer. I've always wanted to do something like this, never had the chance. So we have a very cool designer piece coming up that you can stack. That's coming up tomorrow morning in a few hours. On Sunday, we're gonna have something personalized that you can custom make that's really beautiful and wearable and classic and a great gift idea as well. All right, sounds like the last earrings are gone. Let me introduce you to our fabulous leopard opal. And here it is, the new one and the only one. And I think we have taken that old adage of saving the best for last, and we are seeing it come to fruition right now. This is item number 1130-219. Welcome into Friday night. Just about 90 minutes to go or so. Glad to have you with us. Requests are welcome always. Let me know what you'd like to see. Here comes the leopard opal. It's our 304. And then it has two huge diamonds. Sinaloa, I'd love to be in Sinaloa. The beaches, the beauty. One of the coolest things to come out of Sinaloa is the leopard opal. I spent a lot of time in Mexico in my early days of life. Spent a lot of time there. And I will tell you right now, some of these beautiful, I mean, when you think of natural things, just natural elements, whether it be natural plantation, meaning like flora, fauna, the cacti, the really, really stunning, vibrant colors of the florals in that part of the world, really stunning. And yet I think this is one of God's greatest creations out of this region of the world. It's from Sinaloa, Mexico. This is still opal, but there's black basalt stone that is essentially within growing with the opal. So what that does is naturally, the black basalt is actually creating these basically open circular styles, if you will. It looks very much reminiscent to a leopard print, which is why this is dubbed leopard opal. But then you still get the beauty of great opal. Think of it almost as a layered effect. It's not, but it looks almost like you took the best of black opal out of Australia and put this almost like, think of like a velvet burnout with a leopard print. Yes, I'm getting into fashion here, but think about putting a layer of like a cool, almost like a leopard lace or a leopard burnout and a velvet over that opal and seeing the colors come through. That's what you have here. So come on over and take a look at it. I think it's the best looking opal we've seen. It's a lot of turquoise colors. There was one yesterday and it was practically brown. It was just brown. It was brown colors coming through. This is where we see the best of opal come through. And I'll tell you, that's just a conversational piece because it's all this, like, think of Paraiba colors, bright lime greens of peridot, bright reds, bright pinks. There's some golden yellows and oranges. And instead of just saying, here's a great leopard opal, we decided to add two of the largest diamonds we've ever seen on the sides as well. So that's going to be our 55 points in the diamonds, meaning close to 1/3 of a carat each. And they are ovals and they look so good. So we only have just this one, as opals tend to be around the world. I don't care if they come from, let's say, the fire opals out of Mexico as well. Maybe they're the Ethiopian opals, the crystal opals, the Australian opals, whatever it is. We know opals are always very distinctive. We have a 304, white, yellow, or rose. The leopard opal I had the other day was a $49.99 leopard opal. And it's gone. And this one, I think, is got more color. It's got more of the blues and the greens and the turquoise colors coming on through. And then you see those little peaks of purple. Did you see the purple? Right down here. I mean, it's all the colors, but you see purples, reds, hot pinks, beautiful characteristics coming through. And the diamonds then are doing their thing to give you a lot of brilliance as well from the diamonds. We have one. I'm going to just, I got to be real with you guys. I mean, Friday nights are a tricky one. It was one thing when we started at 7 o'clock. Starting at 5 o'clock, it's tough. So I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get an auction going. We're going to get an auction going. I know that I'm looking at this one at $69.99, and I just have this very strong kind of, it's your hosting, shopping instinct going, that ain't going to work. Not tonight, not at this point, not at this juncture of the show at least. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to start an auction. I'm going to start it. This may be the silliest thing I've ever done in my career. And tens of thousands of hours of shopping fine jewelry on TV. $1 billion+ of sales. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think I've ever done anything this crazy. I'm going to start at nothing. $0 on a $6,000. Great value on a leopard opal, best one we've seen so far, I think. It's turquoise and reds and purples and blues and greens, all the colors coming through. We are going to start at nothing. Now, so we're not here till like April 1st. What I'm going to do is make it $500 increments. The band is worth about $3,000 in gold. The diamonds are huge. We can't forget that that's 55 points among two big ovals. They're VS white diamonds. They're big. And then you've got the best looking leopard opal. And I'm just curious if we got anyone out there. So I'll show it on and then we'll give it away. Okay? So $0 to start, no reserve. And please understand, I'm not starting at $0 because it's worth $0. We don't have a piece of jewelry here worth $0. We just don't. Some of the jewelry out there on TV is worth $0. Not, I mean, that sounds mean, but it's true. There's no actual worth to anything. This is worthwhile, high-end, stunning jewelry. And I'm a believer in the stone. So I think $5,000 to start? What? 500. Oh, excuse me. $500 we have. $500 we have. From a distance, still see the gorgeous colors. Might be for a little more of my personality, girls, but that is it. We got $1,000. Here we go. No power bids yet. Just keeping it nice and easy. $1,000 we have, 2 bidders only. There it is up close. Oh, you can change the gold. And they're out. Our $5,000 bidder's out because they were only at 500. Okay. Hey, Tony, what we're going to do. No, I'm ready. I got $1,000 and nothing else. So we're at the halfway point of the show. We only have like 93 minutes left. Do we have a 15? You guys, this is crazy low. These are big diamonds too, and that's where, again, this is a little unusual for us. We just started bringing this mounting based on my request. So, you know, there was actually a Tanzanite once upon a time fairly recently that was here with this mounting. We'd never done it before. I wanted to do something really special. I was doing it for myself, and now we've had it in a couple of other things. The diamonds of that size, remember, most accent diamonds are 1 point apiece. These are not. These are 27.5 points apiece. Those are big diamonds. Those are worth about, if I take you wholesale, we could go like hand in hand, walking down the wholesale district right now in Los Angeles tonight. I could call them, they'll stay open for me. They want to go out probably out to dinner, but I'm going to have them stay open for me. And if we go hand in hand to a diamond dealer, like 35th floor on Hill Street, if we go together hand in hand, they're going to sell us those diamonds, but you're going to pay a lot more for those diamonds because those diamonds are $1,200 a stone. So you have $2,400 of wholesale diamonds in this ring, and we're at $1,000 on the ring. So, okay, let's give it 2 minutes. I'm selling in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and we sell it. I don't have a ring here for $1,000. I barely have a little stud earring here for $1,000. We've got $1,000 on this one. I'm going to give it 2 minutes and we sell it. Bye. It's no reserve. So you think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. We sell it in 2 minutes. Top bidder. And we're looking for $1,500. That is unheard of. We're at 1,000. We have one bidder. We have a final 2-minute clock. This is really happening. Take a look at it on my hand. What on earth is going on? This is crazy. The band is worth more. The opal is worth more, and each of the diamonds are worth more. So you're getting all the components, including, well, the labor, the intangible labor, all of it for less than the price of one individual component. When there are the diamonds, there's the opal, there's the gold, there's the labor, and every component individually is worth more than the current bid. Every one of them. Oh my. What are we going to sell? Let me dig in the purse. We got to find something to sell, Tony. We got to find something. What do you want to sell? We got a minute left. We ain't selling jewelry tonight. It ain't jewelry. What else we got? Oh, I got a little gemstone globe over there. Can sell that. We're going to sell the little gemstone globe. We could. It's in case I ever need to point out something to you in the world. I could sell this. We could sell this. Look at this. Gemstone globe. Do you guys remember these? I've sold these once before on the air. Remember these? I could sell this. Should we find Mexico? Let's look. And these are the gemstone globes. Every country is made of a gemstone, native to that land. Kind of cool. Gemstone globe. We might auction it later. We might. Who knows? Maybe I'll just give it away at the end of the show. Who knows? It's my globe. I can do what I want. You can hold the world in your hands. Haven't you always wanted to hold the world in your hands? Yes, you can. It's like dashboard size, too. You could put it on your dashboard instead of the hula girl, have the globe spin. Do we have $1,500? Who's got 15? Talk to me. Talk to me. I heard 15 somewhere. Eek. Uh-oh. We got 15? We got people waiting to get through. I don't know what's going on. Where's Jason? Jason not here tonight? Friday night, hot date? Yep. Okay, he couldn't be here tonight. Okay. Well, we have $1,500, and we're looking for $2,000. We got a ways to go here. The clock is out, and I don't even have everyone through on the phone lines yet because we have some people making requests, and I got to be honest, we don't have a lot of operators. So we probably have people that are trying to get in, at least from what I can tell. We've got 15 over here. We're looking for $2,000 now. So now at this point, we got to keep this going until at least we get everybody who's trying to get in to get in. So let's see if we can, do we have anybody at $2,000 yet? $1,500. Nobody's at 2? We're just selling it at 15. Once, twice, 3 times, buy is gone. Congratulations, that is sold. Well done, and thank you so much. Let's see what we have here coming up. Do you guys remember this diamond ring? One of my favorites in all diamonds we do. It's like the 3-stone, but they kind of sit together, one into the other. We've got a mandarin garnet blowout. We have purple Paraíba. I have a new discount on a 7.5 carat tanzanite. We are taking requests. We got a big ruby. You name it, we got it. Gemstone globe. It's the cutest thing. It's cute. Look at this. We had those rubies in the earrings, which are sold out. The ruby hoops that we had earlier were really beautiful because they had what? Crystalline, bright, clean rubies. So does this ring. This is a bigger ruby. It's a carat 20, but we do have that one coming up. Thank you on the leopard opal. Well done there. And we are ready to rock and roll on this Friday night. Lots to do. We have great pieces coming up. Some recaps to do as well before we go. This is what I cannot wait to show you. So there have been rare stones. Rare stones kind of our jam. That's what we do. So hold that thought on the ruby. We'll get there in due time. We have a really new stone here that I want to show you because this one's new all the way around. New stone, new mounting, new everything. 113-0296. Isn't this lovely? You might be thinking, I've seen this before. It's rubellite. Indeed it is. But the beauty of this one is it's also copper bearing. Now, I'm going to be real particular about this. I'm going to have them reset the stone. To me, my eye wants to see it go up a little bit on the right side. So we'll have them reset it so that it's perfect for you. But this is that rubellite that is square cushion. But keep in mind, it also happens to be copper content. So it's a Paraíba rubellite, a copper bearing rubellite. It's got the reds, the neons, you see that kind of fuchsia glow. Come on over and take a look at it. It's got a split shank. It's going to have those really cool baguettes, kind of baguette rounds combining to make that halo as well. And that is something special. Now there's only one. It stays in the white gold. It's 18 karat. 18 karat solid white gold, 1 carat 29 on the cushion cut square. So that's a little bit unique. I'm just going to have the stone reset because it's not the stone. It's just a little bit off center. And so sometimes what they do is they never like to tighten the stone in the prongs until after it's sized. So sometimes the stone will slip a little bit. That's kind of the behind the scenes of it. It'll sometimes just slip a little bit when it's jostled around a bit. So again, that's all those prongs are secured after it's part of, you think sizing's easy, right? You think it's just like, oh, poof, wave a magic wand and sizing. No, it's a little more involved than that. So something to keep in mind there is that it's very, very special the way that's done. But again, so that's sometimes why those stones are a little bit offset. But again, we'll reset it for you. The stone itself is a beautiful cushion cut square. It's our 129. It's got 50 points in diamonds around it as well. And this is done in the 18 karat gold. So a very important mounting indeed. We'll show you the glow. I like to pop it up to that eye level so you can see how beautiful the glow is. It's very clean. You know, rubellites have this, not reputation, but it's actually the true fact of the matter is that rubellites have a lot of inclusions, more so than even a typical tourmaline does, where tourmalines are expected to have a lot of inclusions. They tend to be very cloudy, very hazy. The rubellites especially, part of why they get this deep, intense color and glow is actually a byproduct of having a little bit more inherently in the stone. This one, very glowing and very bright, and that makes it special. Plus the copper content, so taking it to that next level of rarity, certainly not something we see all that often. And blowing it out for you, take a look at it on the hand. It's going to be going in a hurry. One only, and oh, even look, she fits. That's a really good stone, isn't it? You can see the glow, so I'm in a little bit of a shadow here. I'm going to create more of a shadow, and you can really see how that glows there. So really a testament to what neon stones and copper-bearing stones are capable of doing, is giving you that glow. But gotta love the 18 karat gold, very important stone. One only here. Let's send it out for better than $79.99. There's just one. It's the rarest color we bring you. in these beautiful copper bearing stones. Copper rich, always impressive. You got a beautiful gem here. And yet, look at the tapered bag, actually the regular standard baguettes and the diamonds alternating around the halo. Very important there as well. So now we get to send it out, make it even better than $79.99, turn that into a was price tag and send it out for $1,999. That's it, $19.99. The giveaways have commenced because, well, I saw what I needed to see in that auction. Truth of the matter is, we got to keep those giveaways going for the next 85 minutes or so. So that will be a one only there at $19.99. Take advantage of it. Big value, huge opportunity, $19.99 only, and that would be one of the rarest stones I think you could ever own anywhere. It's a beauty of a gem. And of course, the way that that's glowing, it's still got those purpley pink elements to it. Really stunning. I just think the rarity, it's if you're collecting all the Paraibas and the different colors that we're offering for you, that's a good way to go right then and there. So that'll be one only at $19.99. We also have mandarin garnets coming up. I do have, just in the same type of color here, there's that big Paraiba pendant, and we had a 9 carat, well, we had a 5 carat, we had a 7 carat, we had a 9 carat, and now I just want to bring out a 10.5 carat tonight, just in case you're looking for the ultimate collectible. See how this one's a little more purple than red. I know we're splitting hairs here, but seeing them together helps you out a little bit to see the distinct differences between. That's also a little bit purple rubellite with the big yellow diamond. You can let me know if you're interested in that one. We'll help you out. Then there is our rubellite for copper content. All right, so $19.99. And then we have the ruby is still to come. Now, if you would like the more traditional purple, but still in a copper bearing stone, here it is. We have the copper bearing purple here. You see that one giving you more of those lavender vibes. That is the same price, but it's a larger stone. So there's the choice of the purple in the foreground is 1130089, and that's going to be our 262, 15 points among those two larger diamonds. That'd be 7.5 points on each there. And that's in white gold as well. So they're both going to stay as they are with the exception of sizing it to perfection for you, whatever you'd like in the size. And that is also $19.99. Same price on either, but you're really stepping up on that carat weight with that 2 carat 62. So a lovely, lovely stone there. Okay, we're going to move on. We got tanzanites, yellow diamonds, fabulous copper bearing in a pear shape as well. Previews of what's to come in the morning. We've got recaps. We've got the big yellow diamond earrings. Still a couple of pairs of the princess cuts, 1 pair of the drop earrings. All my moonstones are here. The trillium cut earrings are here. We're going to get into our mandarin garnet trio discount and blowout. So that's going to be here as well. Lots of neons tonight. We have neon tanzanites, we have neon mandarins, we have the neon copper bearings right there. Whether you want more pinky reds or more true purples and purple periwinkle blues, it's up to you, but $19.99, your choice of either ring, same exact price tag. And remember, 14 karat on the left, 18 karat on the right. You see the color differences there, but you cannot deny for $19.99, those are some serious copper bearing discounts that we're doing here tonight for you. So a really important style either way. And again, if you're looking to collect the rare, that's the way you go. I don't have anything much more rare than that as far as, you know, in the gemstone kingdom overall. You can talk about fancy colors of diamonds. You can talk about really rare rubies, sapphires, and emeralds. You can talk about rare stones all day, but nothing really takes the crown like a Paraiba tourmaline does. Let's give you a quick little couple of giveaways here. I've got a beautiful pearl. This is a very traditional pearl, but in a non-traditional mounting. Gives it a little modern effect. Let's show it to you now. This is a pearl pendant, a single solitary freshwater pearl. Freshwater cultured pearl is what that is, and that's going to be 111-1849. Note the old item number. Great finishing behind it. Big bezel set diamond is your bail. The bail is going to have a lot of depth to it, so it'll still work with your diamonds by the yard and your other chains that you have that are traditional, but this is a one only. It's a 10.5 millimeter cultured pearl, 6-point individual diamond there, 5/8 of an inch top to bottom, and a beautiful pearl at that. It's got the glow we want to see. It's blues and greens, golden tones, like an ivory type of pearlescent glow to it that is so attractive. And the first caller's going to get it here. in white gold only. That is one very sizable diamond. Here's what it looks like from a distance away on the hand. Come on down, party people. It's Friday night. Let's party together. This is the exciting thing about being here together. On a Fridays, we get to make these values happen, show you some really beautiful pieces like this, give you a classic, but with a little nod to the modern, with the bezel set right above it. I just think a DBTY would be gorgeous with it because you know those are bezel set diamonds. And I know how many of you, I think if you're a TVON viewer, you have a DBTY. Some size or shape or something, you have a DBTY. And there you can see that 5/8 of an inch. We'll show it to you on the neckline as well. Give you a look at it from a distance. See, it's a good size. You're not going to miss that. You don't have to squint to see it. You're seeing it right there in a beautiful, bold look. It's $499 for the first collar only. $499, that's it. So a 10.5 millimeter white pearl. Really, really luxury there, and we will go back and take a look at it right there. So that's going to be $499, and then we've got some most affordable item. We did have $599 earrings as well. There is still one pair left of the $599 drop diamond earrings we brought you earlier here tonight. So if you'd like to pick those up, you certainly may. And there's our pearl pendant, $499 only. Let me know if you'd like to get that one. And then we've got, let's just blow out some Savorite. I mean, I've got rare stones. I'll just show you what I got here. Here's a Savorite garnet. Savorite garnet in a rare marquise cut. Even the diamonds are fancy around it. Let's do that for under $1,000. Under $1,000, $999 on the Savorite. It's in platinum. It's a 101. It's item number 1128675. Under $1,000. We're talking about an era where it's still 2026. This is not a tape from 1983. It is a 2026 you can't do it deal. That's it right there. It's 1128675. We'll show you mandarin garnet earrings, conch pearl pendants, indica light pendants in fancy cuts, rubies, mint tourmalines, diaspora that's amazing, tanzanite fancy cuts, gorgeous opals out of Australia. You name it, we got it. Anything in fine jewelry, we're going to bring it out for you. Okay, so here's your chance to pick up what you love. We also have some big tanzanite earrings and my largest chameleon diamond. This is just a fun one. It's a little show and tell piece. I have a 145 diamond. I don't even have a 145 white diamond, but I have a 1 carat 45 chameleon diamond. Have you ever heard of these before? They're GIA certified, so it's like the real deal. You don't have to take my word for it. So look at this. That's a great looking diamond. And I know what you're thinking. That's a green diamond. Yes, you're correct. It's a chameleon and it's a green. And they're not mutually exclusive because green diamonds and yellow diamonds and orange diamonds, well, this is really all of those in one. I've got a GIA cert. Every chameleon diamond I've ever brought to you has a GIA certificate. It means that the stone itself was shipped out to Carlsbad, California. It's in Southern California, right near the border. It is just south of us by about an hour or two. In traffic, it takes 5, but you get the idea. Here's what we're going to offer for you. It's going to be our 145 radiant cut. This is a rare chameleon diamond. It changes color based on temperature. So as you put that like hot day, inside, you know how the cars get really hot. Even if it's 75 degrees and sunny, the car can get up to 130, 140 degrees easily. On a hot summer day, if you put this like inside your car, I just need you to heat it up. Heat it up. Beyond just like the house is 80, let's heat it up. It's got to be extreme heat. And you will watch this change color. The greatest story I've ever heard in this business, I think, was a raving mad customer who called one day into customer service here at TVON and said, "You guys sent me the wrong diamond ring. I cannot believe it. I spent a fortune on a chameleon diamond. I was so excited to get it. I open up the box. It gets delivered. It took me 3 seconds to open it. I open it and I see an orange diamond and I bought a green chameleon diamond." And the cool thing was, 2 hours later, it was back to green because it had been on a hot delivery truck all day, making the rounds through the neighborhood. They delivered it around 4 p.m. It was a summer day in July. She'd opened up the box, saw something that just didn't look like it did on TV and was really upset about it, as we all would be, thinking we sent the wrong ring. And instead, it was the chameleon showing off, saying, well, I've been on a hot delivery truck all day, cooking and baking, so I'm going to show you how I change color. It was an orange diamond, and then once it cooled down in the air conditioning of her Texas home for a few hours, it was back to green, the way she saw it on TV. That's what they do. They change color based on temperature. We have every single one with a cert. It's one of the rarest diamonds I can show you, and I decided to bring it out tonight just because we don't get to bring out carat 45 diamonds every day. And you know what else this GIA cert does? It doesn't just say, here's a chameleon that changes color, and they don't even know how or why yet. All the great minds at GIA, all the amazing gemologists, and they've done the research, and they don't know why this stone does this, but it's also graded for clarity like any diamond would be. It's a VVS. VVS. You're going, no, don't stutter. VS is what we always see. This is a huge carat 45, and it's a grading of diamond we've never had. VVS. Very, very slightly included. So you get top quality. And I know you can go buy a white diamond that's 10 carats, 6 carats, 5 carats, 20 carats, 25. You can buy those. They're actually pretty easy to find. Maybe not at your local store, but I can take you right now downtown and I can show you probably 200 diamonds that are over 10 carats in size. They'd be expensive. But do you know that even a 10 carat white diamond, a 15 carat white diamond, not going to be nearly as rare as this carat 45 color changing diamond? Take a look at it. It's something special. I would say out of all of my pieces here in our entire inventory, this is one that I'm just showing it to you because if we want to do like a what's new, what's different, take it in. 112-3798. This is not something we can show you any other given day of the week. It's my only one. It's basically green and orange. It goes from green to orange, orange to green. It is GIA certified. There's a new markdown on it. I know it's for sale. It should be a museum piece, stuck in a museum, no sale price, no price tag. Instead, we're going to give this away tonight, and it will go because, you know, when you take rare jewelry like this is what the collectors wait for. Here's the cert, gives you the grading report, the number, the cut cornered rectangular modified brilliant. It's a 6.8 by 5.7. Carat 45 fancy. That word fancy is important. Deep, brown, green, yellow. VVS, a grading level we don't see. Excellent polish, excellent symmetry, fluorescence, GIA inscribed. The stone is inscribed with the cert number. So if you ever to lose this document, you can still get it back. And look at this. Front and back of the stone, I don't see anything. Now, why they wouldn't say flawless? You know, there's nothing here. This is where they diagram clarity characteristics, meaning inclusions. Where are they? So why it doesn't get a higher grading than VVS, I don't know, but this is what GIA does. They're very strict. So here's what we have. Diamond color scale. There's your clarity scale. That is a given. Here's your clarity characteristics where you see nothing. Then you've got all your details. The comments tell you about what a chameleon does. Changes temporarily when heated, left in darkness. Chameleon diamond. Here's what we'll do. Carat 45, that's the headline here. I've done chameleon diamonds plenty of times, but they're usually under a half carat. Here's our carat 45 with 76 points in diamonds around it, in the yellow, or change it to white or rose. If I just told you that's a green diamond, because it is, but if it didn't change color and didn't have a cert, and I just said I've got a carat 45 green diamond for under $50,000, you'd be saying, okay, that's a value. This one changes color and it's with a cert. So one of the rarest stones in all of my years, I can really show you. I've never shown one prior to being here. We've only had them for the last several years. I want to give it away, and I know we can. And if is someone out there collecting who says, you know what, I can't quite do like 50,000 on one credit card. Maybe you have 30,000. Maybe you have 40,000. Maybe you have 20,000. You want to split payments? We can do that for you so you can help. But I'm going to help you first because I got to get the value to where it's a value. To where it's an undeniable, I gotta have it value. You can go ahead, we can work out the details on how you wanna pay for it to get it there, because what matters is that you can watch for years to come, you can search the world, you're not gonna find anything like this. It's not even 40,000 or 30,000 or $20,000. And it really is a challenge right now. Doing a 1 carat 45 white diamond is gonna be very challenging to do for that price. If you talk about even just a VS, what if we were to go apples to apples here? VVS white diamond in a carat and a half, dime a dozen. You can find them in any store you go to that you would not find with this rarity, and yet no cert to go with it, and that would be a deal. We are going to lead in those values, and this is one of the rarest I can ever show you. Take a look at it again. It's not going to be $19,999 either. Going far lower than that. It is one only. It is a beautiful ring. Look at this great setting and the way it looks on the hand from a distance away, the sparkle it delivers. What a show and tell piece that is. And you wear it proudly. And you wear it like you do all your other diamonds every day. It's a 10 on the Mohs hardness scale. There's nothing you can do to hurt that diamond. Has anyone ever rolled over their diamond in their car? I've done it before. I've done it. It was a video I did and went viral years and years ago, and you can probably find it somewhere on the old, whatever, the old, what do they call them? The archives. But I don't suggest you do it at home, but I was doing a demonstration being in the business and wanted to show off why why they're durable and how they're durable and how they can put up with whatever you got. So wearing it on your hand should not be a problem every day. And it's not going to be 19 or 18 or 17. This is wild. Carat 45, that's a big headline there to get a carat 45 diamond. And one that changes color on top of that. And it's not going to be $17,000 or $16,000. It is $15,999 today. And although that's a little higher price point than we typically see, it is the hands down best value I have, because once again, you cannot put a price on that. It is nowhere else. So availability is the bigger issue here. You would spend far more than $15,000 trying to ever track one down and be unsuccessful than you can do right here. And let's say you want to do 8,000 and 8,000. Done. No problem. Split the payment if it makes it easier. But that is one of those values that, my goodness, we never bring this out. It takes extra security to do it. We've got the fabulous piece right here for you, and it's only $15,999. And what a piece to see. I mean, just think about it. Tonight you can go to bed, put your head down on the pillow and say, I saw the rarest stone I've ever seen. And I think that's going to be it. And if you go to the museums of the world, I know I do. I try to get to every museum exhibit I possibly can, within reason, certainly. I don't get a chance to get out of the country very often, but I will tell you this. It's amazing to think about real collectible stones that you cannot put a price on, that are irreplaceable. That's one of them right there. Because even our other chameleons, we've had a few, they've not been that size. So that is the value. Just wanted to show you, sometimes we want to flex our muscle a little bit and say, I know we make everything fun and games and really, really affordable pricing, but look at what we're talking about here. Rarity beyond, and tonight you can proudly say, I feel like I went to the museum. I turned on a shopping network just to maybe hang out, get a little distraction from the rest of the world, enjoy my downtime on a Friday night. It was like you went to the museum and didn't even need to go a step out of your house. And that is a museum level piece. And if you want to wear it and own it, you've got that opportunity right now. So let's show you a diaspora here as well, because as we speak about color changing stones and how phenomenal they are, let's show you a really large diaspora. This is a 10 karat 24 and similar in that it goes from green, this time to red. It's a little bit more unusual, even the way it changes color. It's 112-9962. And again, welcome in. We've got about an hour left to go. If there's any requests you have, please let me know how we can help you tonight. We've got an hour of your custom show. It's your VIP channel to see whatever it is you want to see. Here's my 119 diamond weight. Diamonds all the way around that halo in a 1024 size Turkish color change diaspora. It's a one source stone. It also happens to have a carat 19 in diamonds, and yet it's in yellow gold. We've got it staying in the yellow gold in a new discounted price from the $17,999 it once was. That was even more than the chameleon. If you have $17,999 tonight, please buy the chameleon and save. If you want the diaspora and you want to go even larger and one source and rare, 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 and look at the reds. There are literal reds popping from that stone right now. We're not even doing $79.99. Let the discounts come on through. And here's your chance to pick up the big diaspora. I think that's the largest we have in a ring left at all. This is the big one remaining standing here. It's not 79, 69, 59, 49. Let's keep on going. I don't care how museum it is. It's got to go. That's the beauty of the show, the beauty of the discounts. We take everything down to the lowest price it can possibly be. That should be commended. It really should be. On a time, we're living in an age and an era where everything's on the rise, and so exciting to bring you these world-class pieces that are total, I mean, museum here. Museum with the chameleon, museum with the diaspora, and they're not even $49, $39.99. We're going even lower than that. And there's nobody who's got that even per carat. I was at the wholesale show. I got there for about 21 hours. I got to be in Tucson for about 21 hours in February on the 8th. Well, it's when it ended was the 8th, and then I was there that Tuesday before that. And I got to tell you right now, That's less than 1 carat of material is wholesaling for it. The same stone, 1 carat, that was a per carat price of $5,800. So how about 10 times that size, set and ready to go in a wearable ring with a carat plus in diamonds, and it's not $39.99 either. It's not going to be $39, $38, $37. We're going to blow it out right now for $36.99. Welcome into our last little bit of Friday. Here we go, $36.99, only this one, and it's going to be long gone here. What a beautiful diaspora. Maybe the brightest greens we've seen. There's almost a peridot, Paraíba type element to the greens and how vibrant and neon they are. Then you have the, I know you see the reds, they're coming through as well. That's stunning, and all of that is happening for $36.99. Come on now. We had the green Savarite. We had the chameleon diamond. Now we're bringing the Diaspora One source in the world, color changing 1024 masterpiece. And it's $36.99. Amazing. So it's ruby time as well. It's ruby time. We got a ruby. We got a ruby. It's really good. It's that top quality, best of the best. Really stunning, clean, bright. Wait till you see it. Let's show it to you. Let's do some giveaways tonight. There's our diaspora. Here comes the ruby for our big top of the hour. We still have about 3 minutes left in this hour, so what I'll do is just remind you this is coming. If you would like, now I know we are offering requests, but if you don't have any, that's okay too. What I'm going to do is show you a little recap of what we have left from the show before we get to our last hour, so we can welcome everybody in with a nice little recap of what you may have missed if you've been out and about on this Friday evening or Friday afternoon or Friday late night, wherever you may be. But this is something else. So here's what we're going to do. I've got a really good look here at these earrings. We've had a lot of earrings, and we'll get to the ruby coming up, but look at that. That's a really good trillion cut in the blue zircon. So we do have that. And again, I'm going to show you the moonstones. There was a whole selection of moonstones right here. There's one. We've got a couple more to show you. I've had 2 Paraíbas. It's kind of like groupings here. We've got those really good purple Paraíbas here. One's more purple, one's more red. We'll show you the moonstones as well. And all you got to do is call. We got everything up there for under $3,000. Actually, so far, everything's under $2,000 on that wheel. So you can really save a bundle here and get what you need. But knowing that it's Friday night, and maybe you have a couple of dates, and it's not just me. So here's what we've got for you. More moonstone. Look at this. We have a pear shape too. So it's not just the big princess cut and the round, but you have a pear shape here to choose from. Some really bright. I mean, if you want to go a little bit more just kind of pretty, soft, feminine, multicolors, you go with the moonstones. We got the neons of the purple and the red. We've got that really good bright neon of the zircon there. We've got big tanzanites and mandarins still to come. So we still have, look at, this is neon too. That's neon. You got the neon tansy there. We haven't even presented that yet, but if you have any inquiries about it, we're happy to give away a 10-carat tanzanite tonight. We've got the mandarins coming up on a blowout wheel. We've got our bicolor sapphire. This is something else. This is a beauty. We'll move that purple Paraíba up front, bring you the bicolor. The first one, we had one last night. It was quick to go. It was in emerald cut. It was very special. Look at that. That's the oval with the tricolors as well. It's got blues and yellows and greens all together. So we do have that one here. Plus we've got some tansies for you. So if anything up here is of interest, everything on that wheel is going to be under 10, under $6,000. We've got some big ones here, like that tanzanite. And then, of course, call me on the chameleon, that museum chameleon. Needs a home tonight. It really does. It's a good, good stone. And by the way, the ultimate stackable ring is tomorrow. I just want to show you how much fun we're going to have tomorrow with some stack rings, which are design your own, build your own rainbow, as they say. But we're going to have all kinds of really cool diamond pieces where you can stack them up. It's designed to be that different, like, play jewelry designer every day. Let me tell you, jewelry designing is not easy, especially when it comes to making something that hasn't been seen before. I'm challenged every day to sketch things that you haven't already seen. Look at this. This is design your own. We've got 4 rings here, and this is just a little preview as we get to that last hour tonight. But tomorrow morning, I'm with you as well. I'm with you every single Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday morning. And yet this is going to be coming up, and I like to give you a little preview because in all these years here, decade, we've not done anything like this. It's what you just saw as what looked like one cool ring is actually a little stackable style, which you can mix and match and choose. So just a little highlight. If you want to join me tomorrow morning, this is going to be one of about 200 pieces we show you, but just wanted to show you baguette, start to think about how you want to stack and build. This is going to be incredibly affordable. I wouldn't say, hey, stack, buy 6 rings. They're only 10,000 a piece. We're going to make them really affordable, yet they've got these nice bigger diamonds with them. So just a little look at what you can expect tomorrow as one of our big specials. And then on Sunday, we're going to bring you something personalized that's really just very wearable, very giftable as well. We know that springtime is on its way, so we want to make sure there's some giftable moments for you as you get ready to celebrate whatever it may be. All those springtime moments, the graduations that we celebrate, the birthdays, the Mother's Day, we all want to celebrate that in a big way. So jewelry is a good way to do it. So there's our little recap wheel and some of the great pieces we have here for you tonight. I know I lost you with the chameleon. I know. Sometimes I risk showing museum pieces. I play curator just to kind of show you that we have different things that you haven't seen, but there's a really, really, really good show ahead. And we've got another hour left tonight. Thank you for being with me. I'm the host of TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Nice to have you with us. Good to meet you if it's the first time watching. If anybody wants my little gemstone globe, let me know. We can, take an offer on that if you'd like to have it. It's my globe. I just wanted to show it to you. If you're wondering what's that on the set, that's a little gemstone globe. So it spins. It's all made of gemstones, lapis for the waterways, and then every gemstone native to the country there. So just kind of showed it earlier. I thought it was kind of fun. So take a look at this. We've got a really cool wheel. Just want to recap what we have here for you. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the big wow factor of the ruby. We don't see rubies that often. I got a big one here that I decided to blow out. So we're going to do that coming up. And if you have any questions on that wheel, you let me know. If you want that big diaspora, $36.99 for that diaspora. We also have the chameleon diamond still here, moonstone, purple Paraiba, another moonstone, another one. There's the tricolor sapphire, the big tanzanite. We should probably give that a full presentation before you know it. And then we've got the more rubelite and the zircon all making way for this incredible Burma ruby. It's a moment. It's item number 112-6168. Welcome into Friday night. Last call on the show. We got about 58 minutes to go. We'd love to know what you're looking for. Here's our best ruby. We have something here called private collection rubies. So back in the day, from 2008 to 2016, which was, I was somewhere else before I was courted to come over here. I started here in 2016, and I'm going to tell you, most of my previous experience before TVON, the rubies of the world, literally the Burma rubies, which are the best, so it's quite frankly all I'm interested in dealing with. They were under sanction. It was called the Burma Jade Act, and it was a political sanction that was put into effect by our country, and it didn't allow the importation of anything from Burma, but of course that affected the gem world. I know, imagine the politics affecting the gem world. Oftentimes it does, and it was because of, we won't get into some of the more iffy things. I don't like to talk about negativity on the show. We're here to bring you, we let the rest of the TV channels do that. We're here to bring you some positivity and some happiness and some just what we love. Joy is really what I'm going for here. And I've done a lot of TV in my life. I've been on live TV since I was 13, and none of it's really all that fun until you start talking about gems and jewelry. And that to me is the way we can just, bring a smile to everyone's face every day. So that's the hope. And if you happen to be a jewelry collector or a gemstone lover or somebody who just for the first time kind of wants to get into it, we certainly make it affordable to actually acquire such amazing gems, because let's face it, I don't know, unless you're a multi-billionaire, king, queen of a country, or a tech giant, you're probably not buying fine jewelry these days without TVON on your side. So we really exist to bring you those values nobody else does. Here's my top ruby. And as a result of having a gemstone family behind this network that's been doing it for 6 generations, and everyone always misunderstands me and you think I'm saying 6 years or 60 years. It's 6 generations running. We're talking hundreds and hundreds of years. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years where in every generation thereafter will be a gem person. That's all because when you're this kind of leader in the business, it's more than just a family business. And I think we all know people that have a family business. Maybe it's you, and you take a lot of pride in that, and you want to carry it through the generations, and you want the daughters and the granddaughters and the grandkids. You want them all to be a part of that family business. This is something that's ingrained in something that's nationwide and internationally known. So as a result, we started this company to bring you something that nobody else can. Exotics. Not just a ruby, here's a ruby and here's where it's from. The private collection that we're choosing to share with you all tonight. And here's our carat 20, and they've gone through the roof in value over the course of sanctions for the better part of 8 years. Yes? Here's the diaspora on the hand. Who's this for? Here you go, Jeanette. There it is on the hand. I was pointing out earlier that I think that I'm seeing more reds when we're seeing it on the hand. Further away, a little darker light, I'm seeing a lot more red to it than you even saw up close. Up close, it looks more like a pinky purple. This is the Diaspora for $3,699. And for reference, I wear a size 5.5, and the whole stone is basically covering the side to side on the finger here. So it is a large stone. If you wear a 3, a 4, it might be too big for you. If you wear a 6, 7, 8, 9, you're looking at still that nice little coverage here. It's just a very big stone. I think that tells you the story when the stone itself is as wide as your finger is, and then you've got that halo. And what a gem for $36.99. That is a blowout. But we are going to speak a little bit to this carat 20 ruby private collection. It literally says that on your invoice. It is from our private collection, and a couple reasons why this ruby looks different from the rest. Why it's been so proudly held in this collection. You have a carat 20 with a carat 02. Double halo in the diamonds. Split style shank. Classic as can be. And yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. I don't know how often you watch the show, but some of you watch every minute of every show. 15 hours a week. 60 hours a month. I've got to say that you can watch nearly every show I do here, and you will not see rubies that often. And let me preface, rubies of a substantial size. Even for us, with all the great values we bring, all the discounts we do, ruby of quality is very challenging to make affordable. They are $20,000 a carat. I've been using that figure for as long as I've been doing this. That's been 25, nearly 26. I keep saying 25. It's been 26 years now, but that's beside the point. 2.5 decades, I've been quoting $20,000 a carat. Needless to say, if you go to a store and you're looking at Burma natural from the earth ruby, it is the best in the world. If you're looking at Burma ruby from a store, you're going to be spending closer to $50,000 per carat. It is the most important stone. It is red. We talk about this in every gem family. I don't care if it's diamonds or beryl or anything else, corundum, certainly. It's the rarest is always the red. If it's a stone that comes in multiple colors, the red of that family of gems will be the most expensive. It happens every time. There are no exceptions to that rule. Spinel, it's the fact. Corundum, it's the fact. This is corundum. It is always the fact in diamonds. Red diamonds are the rarest stone in the world. Bixbyte, the rarest of the beryl family, it's red. So every time, every single time, the reds are the most important. Now we're talking about a durable stone, a wearable stone, a stone that is all about embodying the color of life and love and really just that beauty of that crystallinity. Blue reds, 102 in diamonds. Let's blow it out right now. Got to figure out something to do here. And when I'm looking at a $12,999 ring, it gets to be a challenge. How are we going to make this affordable for you? I'm going to put it on the auction block. That's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to do it. And I'm not going to start at $10,000. Out of everything I've shown you, yeah, there's been a chameleon diamond, the Diaspora, they're still here. We're staying in that line of very, very important material. It can't be $10,000 if we want to get the job done. And I know that I've done some crazy things tonight already, 128 minutes and 17 seconds of craziness. Let's do it again. I'm going 0 to start. 0. We might be here. Oh, we might be here all night. I hope you have an internet connection tonight, because we might ask you, when TV cuts us off in 52 minutes, you might have to go online to TVON.com or YouTube, where everyone, all the cool people are at YouTube there. They're hanging out on YouTube. They're interacting and sharing, and I love that. Love that. Shopping with friends. I got to say, this may go all night. It's going to be, for that matter, we'll do a $500 increment. I was going to do $1,000 increments. I'm thinking better of it. Let's go $500. I did this on the leopard opal earlier. Saw great value go out the door. We're going to do it again. And if you don't know rubies, please do not participate. If you don't know the first thing about rubies, and I haven't taught you anything about rubies, this is not your ring. If you're looking for a ruby, you just want a ruby. You don't care where it comes from, what it looks like. It's okay if it's like a brown color, a purpley color, an orangey color, a pinky color. If that's what you're okay, then do not shop this ruby. Or maybe you should, because we're still at 0. Because why not jump to the finest in the world and never have to upgrade and not have to spend $50,000 a carat or $20,000 a carat, and you can instantly get the best. And somebody should probably just get it and resell it at this point, because everybody knows ruby. And ruby of the Burma variety, it's today's Myanmar. If you're looking on a map or one of these globes, you're looking for Myanmar. It's a tiny little island nation. So old world Burma, today Myanmar, okay? So look for that. And here's what we're gonna do, guys. $500, no open yet. It's, the mounting is worth about $5,500. By itself, just the gold and the diamonds. Then we've got, of course, the ruby in the center, which is not a 1 carat, but a carat 20. It's been held in a private collection since as long as I've been here. That is almost a decade. I'm coming up on a decade here. That's a long time to be talking about jewelry in one place. So here's where we're going, guys. We have no open at all. This is mind-blowing to me. And if you want to put in a power bid of $6,000, do it. Because you might end up skating by. How much? We have $500. You might end up with the value of a lifetime. It's a $13,000 ring, and that's what, as a host, as a TVON patriot here, I should be getting $13,000. And you know what the fun of it is? If you were watching any other network right now and they put that up at $13,000, you'd all be clamoring for it. But here we expect a better value. So here's it. It's definitely here. How much? $1,000 we have. And if this, you know, if we just like peter out here at 1,000, then I don't have the right audience tonight. This is just one of those pieces. And I know that. We don't have, listen, I've done enough shows here. I know Friday night, not exactly prime time, right? People are out. You get the advantage of having a no reserve, zero to start auction on, guys, this is not a $1,000 ring, not a $1,000 ring. We can't be selling it at $1,000. But we may have to, because that's all that's going on right now. And here it is at 1,000. Who is our leader, by the way? This is, and I know this is the funny part about it, is everybody just assumes, who is it? Marguerite. Marguerite from where? Can I have a state? I don't need like the exact address or zip code, but I'd love to know where she's calling from tonight. Because aren't we glad we're with us at this very moment? Now, I know a lot of you believe that if I start at zero, it must be worth zero. It's not worth zero, it's worth $13,000. That's not what it's gonna go for. Where's she from? North Carolina. So we have got one gal in North Carolina who says it's worth $1,000 to me. And is she gonna resell it? If she get 1,500 has been bid, are you going to resell it? Do I have a jeweler out there? Do I have any of my friends in the business? You know those people that host the other shows that are watching right now? You should be dialing. You should be calling to get it. Put it on your own show. Put on your own show and profit. Your profit would be your yearly salary, right? That would be one idea. You ever do that? Where you're like, if you're a business owner, you know. You ever get anything like that where you're just like, I've got enough profit here in this one piece to like be a yearly salary. That's what you could do right now. We're at $1,500. We've only had 3 bids, by the way. 3 bids, 3 bidders, that's it. And that is not a $1,500. I don't have a ring here in front of me that's a $1,500 ring because the bands of gold, and there are 2 here, are actually more valuable than that. So let's consider where gold's at, 2 bands together in that split style shank. Who's at 15? Dale, I love it. Thank you, Dale. Dale's in Michigan. He's at $1,500. And that's it. No way. Ruby, carat 20 size, and we are at, this is the craziest thing I've done. Trying to get a lot of activity, it ain't working. I've got 3 bids, yes. Let's go ring size. Let's get into it. He's like, it's mine, I'm getting it. What's the ring size? And how much do I have to pay to get you to size it? How about nothing? It's a 7.5 right now. Let me put it on the hand. You pay nothing. Don't pay for the shipping. Don't pay for the sizing. You want a different gold color? Outside of yellow gold? No problem. White gold, rose gold, we'll size it for you. We have, this is unreal. Do you remember, guys, when I started, there was a place called DSN. It's where my first national network. I was at a little teeny tiny little network. Actually, we broadcast in North Carolina. It was North Carolina and Florida. I had 200,000 viewers. So needless to say, it wasn't a lot of people. That was 200,000 like households. And I spent a couple years just selling peridots and garnets and things like that. Everything was like $500. By the way, gold was like at the time $75 an ounce, if that gives you any idea. So it was a long time ago. And then when I first was at my first nationwide network, it was wild. But I got to tell you, I sold a lot of Burma rubies, a lot of Burma then. I had a tennis bracelet, I had rings. My first thing I ever did when I got there, my first task was a little different. It's like anything else. you kind of start with throwing the ground up. The first task I was set up to do was matching rubies. And matching rubies is not as easy as you might think. And I had to match them up for tennis bracelets at the time. Teeny tiny little rubies in a tennis bracelet. I gotta tell you, it was really where you gained an appreciation for what a really good ruby looked like. Because I was so used to seeing rubies, like you probably are as well, that are very brown, very orange, very dull, very dark, they're very, like, if anything, just a really deep, dark burgundy color, no clarity, no transparency. We have $1,500. I'm gonna have to abort the mission here. Do we have, Dale, what can I offer him to not take it right now? We just got $2,000. So I'm just gonna have a seat here, get comfy, we're at $2,000. We have a competitor now at $2,000. Here's what I'm gonna do. We have one bidder left. Unless Dale's still thinking about it, I don't know, getting the maybe. Here's the deal, guys. We are gonna give it a final call. I don't know what's going on, but I know this. In all the years, since 2004, when I started selling Burma rubies, because before that I was just selling junk. I was selling peridots, garnets, the basic stuff. It was basic. And it was really just very elementary style jewelry. From 2004 on, I've been selling Burma rubies. I've never sold a stone of a carat 20 of this quality for $2,000. And I come from a background where I sold a lot of loose stones, a lot of loose. And there was nothing in loose stones that was this price. And that was 22 years ago. Things have changed a little bit, admittedly. We can all agree on that. We can all agree that things have changed in 22 years. Gold's changed a bit. I know when I started here at TVON, gold was significantly less. When I started in the business at the Nationwide show, it was actually $260 an ounce. Compare that to $5,500 today per ounce. So there's a lot of changes that's gone on. There's never been a ruby I've sold like this. We're gonna give it 2 minutes and I'll sell it. 2 minutes and it's done. And I'm gonna just tell you something right now, guys. This is a value that let's all just count our lucky stars that we're seeing this and witnessing this together. Together, you and I, together on a Friday night, mark down this moment, March 6, 2026. 3626, oh my gosh, I'll never forget it. And we're looking for $2,500 on a 120 ruby. Private collection, you won't find them anywhere else. You can go to Rodeo, all the big names, talk to Harry, talk to Tiffany, talk to anybody you want. Van, you know who, all of them. You wanna go to Graf, you wanna go wherever you wanna go. Jar, you name it. Name a designer. They have great pieces there. I am not against, if I had all the money in the world, I'd be shopping there every day. If I had all the money in the world, but I don't. Do you? If you are, you're watching this for fun. Or do you still want to just save the money? Save the money, buy islands, buy houses, buy cars with the money you save on the ring. Because if you compare it to what's happening in retail, it's a lot of money saved. If you compare it to what's happening to the best values on planet, TVON, you got a lot of money saved. We're saving you over $10,000 right now. And even if you were to bid again, it'd be what? Next minimum bid, $2,500. We're still saving you over 10 grand. It's unheard of. So it's now or never. Sometimes, this is why I say, this is why people watch the show live. You probably wonder in today's era of streaming, I'm old enough to remember where you had to be sitting down at a TV on a Friday night on a school, you know, like the weekend was here, I was in 4th grade, and there'd be like a music video. Yes, they existed before. And you'd have to sit down at 8 o'clock on a Friday night to see it. Remember that when you had to watch a show at a certain time? I realized we don't need to do that anymore. But actually, that's not true. You do in this business, because when it comes to shopping here, we are live. And this isn't happening an hour from now. It's not happening 5 minutes from now. It's happening right now. And everybody who watches the show, maybe later on a rerun or catches up or is just never here, they don't get the deal. There's a reason we still do these shows live, and there's a reason you're still rewarded when you're joining us watching it live, because you get the value of a lifetime that nobody else will get the chance to own. And we're looking for $2,500 to get this, keep it going, but with a 2-minute clock to set it free. And free is the key word here, because a lot of elements of this ring right now are free. So here's what we'll do. We'll give it a final call. It's last chance. You got to be in before the clock ends. That's 2 minutes away. 2 minutes and we sell it. That's it. Take a look at it, and you have a money back guarantee as well. You have a money back guarantee. So for the naysayers, for the that's too good to be truers out there, you've got to call me and make sure you're dialing in, because you can't call me at the end of the night and say, I'll get that ruby. You can't call me tomorrow morning when I'm standing here and go, I'll take that ruby. It's gone tonight, whatever. I don't know where it's going, but I know this. We have 95 seconds to get you in. 95 seconds to make the phone call and make this ring yours. The ultimate Burma. There's no better. There's no upgrading. It's clean. It's bright. It's glowing. It's on the hand as well. Just to show you one more time, if you missed it, maybe you just tuned in. It's amazing how many people join us at 7:55 because it's Friday night. They're not going to get this chance. Everybody who's tuned in tomorrow morning, the big Saturday, they're not going to get this chance. We have 70 seconds to get you in right now, and we're looking for $2,500 on that ruby. Amazing, and I know we don't see them all the time. It's really to our detriment here, and that's, I think, speaking to the rarity, but also keeping in mind that I think we'd know a lot better the value of ruby if we saw them every single night. We don't, but I hope that this is a value story, even if you just don't even pay attention to the ruby. Even if you just look at the diamonds, if you just look at the diamonds, if you just look at the gold, there are two bands making up the ring. It's not one band of gold, it's two. So even if you just pare it down to the most basic, the most repeatable, the most easy, like all the time I can bring you diamonds and gold, no problem. But what you look at here is if you pare it down to any of those basics, even I know we can't see the jeweler setting them up and hand setting those diamonds and that double halo in that center, but there's a lot of work that goes into designing and making the ring. We have 20 seconds left. Good night. That is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Still have our diaspore here, right? So we'll recap that. Diaspore's got to go. Anything else you want to see before we run out of time? You got about 35 minutes. Boy, what does that sound outside? I don't know what that is. Oh boy. Let's see. Do we have 25? We have $2,500. We got it. We have 25. $2,500 going once, $2,500 going twice. That is sold. Ladies and gentlemen, you just saw the biggest ruby value all time. Bye-bye. It's gone. Congratulations on that one. Here are the yellow diamond earrings to recap. Let me show you these. We had them much earlier today. Just want to show you what those look like. 3 carats plus yellow and white diamond earring drops. They're 1130608. That is our yellow diamonds and white diamonds in combination together, and what a look. They're dramatic. There's 2 carats 90 in the yellow diamonds. The white diamonds are also in the top and the front of the lever back and also right along the edge and the base there, and that's going to be only $39.99 for that pair of earrings. They were here earlier. A lot of earrings here tonight. We've had studs in princess cut yellows. We've had beautiful blue zircon trillion cuts. Now we're bringing the yellow diamond drop earrings here for you, and that's all larger yellow diamonds pave together. $290 is the total weight there, and then you've got the white diamonds as well, $39.99. Okay, so those are just a little recap. Those have got to go, as well as, you know what I really love with that earring? They just fit the right kind of style. Is that also that diaspora? I know we've had a couple of you talking about it. The 10 karat 24 cushion cut, I think everything works really well there together. That color changing diaspora cushion cut square, the yellow diamond drop earrings as well. And that's all going to be, remember, $39.99 for the earrings, $36.99 for the 10 karat 24 diaspora you see there on the hand. So 2 great options, well under $4,000. Love that they're, I mean, that 10 karat 24 is really good. Also have some beautiful tanzanite. We got a little mandarin wheel for you. Next, let's get to these 3 mandarin garnets. Our rarest of the rare of the garnet family is here, and this is very special. 1991, 1991, where were you? And that was in a little remote region of Africa. That was where the first discovery was made, and you can only imagine. I like to sometimes think about when the discovery of a gemstone, especially a first timer. It's one thing when you see, like, okay, there's rubies from all over the world and you find a new deposit, so you know what it is, you see it, you go, oh look, we found new ruby. It's another thing when it's something you didn't even know existed. Like in 1991, when mandarin garnets, nobody knew a garnet existed like this. Until 1991, when the first ever discovery was made. There were garnets, all kinds of garnets, brown garnets, green garnets, all kinds. And then all of a sudden, this is discovered. Can you even imagine the moment that a miner saw this incredible rough material in that color? The exclamation, I can only imagine what it was like, just thinking, what a great gem, but what is it? I mean, there wasn't obviously an obvious notation. What is it? That's the big question. And whenever there's a new discovery, you don't just go on, hey, a site ID. You have to really look at it a little more in depth. Of course, you take some of that rough material, you take it to the gem labs of the world, whether that's in Switzerland, Germany, the one in GIA here in the US. But I got to say, that is quite the stone there. And of course, since then, in a few short years after 1991, they were all gone. It was very quick to go. It's why it's a so highly valued and coveted garnet variety. It's going to be our 152 round in the middle of the bridge. Of course, that's a lovely stone. They're all very bright and clean. It's what we select. They don't usually look like this, just FYI. If you're looking at some of the more basic mandarin garnets out there, they rarely give you clarity. They're a stone that are troubled when it comes to inclusions. They tend to be a little bit on the dirty side, or sometimes extremely dirty, to the point where a lot of times the rough crystals can't even be faceted because they have so many inclusions, they can't actually be what we call facet grade. That is something that happens often with this mandarin garnet. So to find clean stones that are vivid like these are, very, very important. And the oval, the round, or another round. I love that 2 of the 3 here are rounds, representing some of the most exotic cuts in the land. So here they are. All 3 are going down in price tag. They're a blowout. That's why they're hanging out together, looking so good. And we've got your oval on the left, your rounds center and the right side. Do you like a more floral look? Do you want that big jam-packed diamond bridge? Do you want to go with the oval with what I always think has a little semblance to a Greek key? Either way, it's all your option, all the same price tag. Let's go through carat weights because they're all well over a carat. And that is obviously something very special in a mandarin garnet. They don't get to big sizes very often. They're much like diamonds that way. We have our round in the middle, which is our 152. That's actually going to be the second largest up there. 152 round, diamond weight at 95 points. The largest is the floral design. Let me take that back. We got the carat 60 over here. The oval's the largest, carat 60, 58 points in diamonds. Then you go over here, that's the 152. And then we have the 1 carat 60 here, 123 rather. That's the 123 in the floral. That's going to be 66 points in pave petals. In the gold, they're all in the yellow gold. They stay that way. And we'll send them on out one low price. It's a blowout. We emphasize the low in the blowout because that's the whole point. You can't do a blowout without a low price. And this is the ultimate low price. Hence the blowout term that you see up there. A trio, just love that you get to select whatever works best for you. Obviously a little more elongated styling on the left and right. The bridge makes it a little more simple there, but still packed with diamonds underneath and in the halo around the stone. We've got just a few minutes to go, guys. We're ready for your requests. Haven't had one all night. Would love to hear from you, but we're going to make this really, really affordable. And we've seen some of the most incredible values tonight. Let's keep that going and send out the mandarin garnets in this trio, whichever one you like, and they're all onesies. That's the piece you get. So don't fear. It's not like other places you shop where you're going, I have no idea what mine's going to look like, but I know I like the one on TV. Guess what? The one on TV is the one you get. It's the beauty of, and it's why our return rate is next to nothing, is because there's no question what your stone looks like. If you like it here on television from the perspective where you're at home, you're going to love it in person. They only look better in person. That's the thing. It really is, especially in the neons that you have here and the beautiful dazzling cuts. The rounds are really showing off the clarity as well. There's a power to the round. It's unique, it's different, it's bold. It's all those special things at once. We're gonna blow it out right now. Whichever one you like. They were $49.99 to begin with. Let's take them a lot lower than that. Send them one or the other, whichever one you like. But again, it's gonna be valuable to get on the phone lines first, considering, yeah, they're going to be flying. We're not doing 49 or even, no, not 39, not 29. Send them on out of here. The mandarin garnets have got to go. We'll make them $2,499. And we'll see who wants what. But you're competing with all your comrades out there, so waiting to see who likes the round in the middle in the bridge. The round in that floral is so well done too. It's not like, there's some florals that are really high off the hand and they get a little bit harder to wear. This is one of the most practical, easy to wear, sits rather low profile in the hand, so it's a really just a nice little style there in a floral. You can see there, you can still stack around it if you want to. This oval, of course, giving you a really nice look. Split shank on the side, a little bit of open work around it. I don't think there's any doubt the bridge is going to go. And you see the double row in diamonds that goes all the way underneath, side to side, the halo up top, the finishing on the inside, lots of gold involved in that bridge. So It's our final call. And if we have a favorite up there, let me know. You know what else we like? If you like a lot of sparkle in a round, I'd say you might want to look at that blue zircon we had earlier. This one's down to $29.99, big discount there. And we've also still got, now the Diaspora is going to go before we do here. That's last call, 30 minutes left. Diaspora's got to go. We've got the trillion earrings. We have a yellow diamond necklace. You know what else has got to go is the yellow diamond drop earrings. That 317 of diamond weight overall in a long, beautiful, dramatic earring. Under $4,000 for the earrings. So here's where you take advantage. Which one do you want? The bridge? Here's what it looks like on the hand. Take a look at this one, 112, 6912. And look at that. There's the bridge mounting. Isn't that a great look? Diamonds from side to side. There's your round, sparkling even more than the diamonds are. It's always a powerful impact, I think. When your center stone's sparkling more than VS diamonds, it's a good thing. Yes? Yes, pear-shaped princess cut moonstone. You got it. Coming up side by side, perhaps. We've got the princess and the pear. So here are the two moonstones that you're asking about. Here they are in the hand. We've got the princess cut up here, the pear-shaped down here. Both doing what they do. Rainbow moonstone glory here. Stunning looks. That's going to be a $139 on the pear-shape. And that one has a little more of that. Well, they both have that golden orangey sheen to them off the surface. That's going to be our 1 carat 39 pear shape. That has 53 points in diamonds, so right down there. If you like the princess cut, that's a 206. So you are getting the much larger stone here in the center. That's the 206 Asher cut, what they're calling an Asher. It's really a princess cut, and that's going to be 35 points in diamonds. So halo traditional. This one's got the halo, but then a few extra diamonds on the sides as well. And each of these moonstones that we had earlier, they are only $12.99 a piece. So two great values there if you'd like either one, okay? $12.99. Your choice of. That'll be it. So a fabulous value either way you'd like to go. Halo here, halo there. Gorgeous stones. You can see all the blues and greens, purples, pinks, lavenders. All the colors come through right there. Okay? So those are the two moonstones we had earlier. $12.99 for your choice of. Here come the mandarin garnets one more time. And that's a great look. Then we have the really special yellow diamonds. And we have a tanzanite, a big tanzanite, a 7.5 carat monster stone coming up next. We'll get to that one in a very pretty mounting. Few baguettes, lots of round brilliant diamonds. We'll get there. Also have the $29.99. This is the blue zircon. Just want to keep that in mind. $29.99, everything on this wheel under $3,000. Make sure that you dial in if you'd like one of those. Here comes that red Paraíba or rubellite, really. It's got that, this is as red as tourmalines get. So when you get a red tourmaline, it's called a rubellite. And that's the color it has. It's kind of a fuchsia, deep tone, like a fuchsia magenta tone. It's really attractive. And we also do have in the purple Paraíba, if you want to go more purple, just a reminder, those two Paraíbas are $19.99 a piece. So some great options. Everything on that wheel is under $3,000. So if you have any questions, they're all one of a kinds. We've got the tanzanite still to come. We've got the round, don't forget about the round moonstone that's up here as well. That's also $12.99. And just a reminder, as we're still verifying on the pear shape and the princess cut. There's the pear, here's the princess cut. There are moonstones, and every moonstone we had tonight was only $12.99. So all three of those moonstones. Then if we're going to go up to $4,000 on the wheel, we have the Diaspora, and we do have this incredible multi-tricolor sapphire. So two interesting pieces there, and that'll be $4,000 or under now that we've added those big museum pieces in the backdrop. Also have these zircon earrings. Just want to remind you, I know so many are late to the show on a Friday, and I understand because you're going out to see that movie or going out to dinner, or just if you're like us out here on the West Coast, you're just in traffic for a few hours getting home. So here's what we're talking about with a few little recaps to do before we go. Still got a yellow diamond necklace as our grand finale of the show. Stay with me. And then also the last pair of the diamond drops. They're also here. Diamond drop earrings. This is a pair of diamond drop earrings with this link style. It's our last pair. We've had 3 pairs go, 1 pair left. They're $599 a pair. Yes. Oh, the last pair of earrings. Gotcha. Last pair gone as we speak. Okay, earrings are sold out. And remember, we still have the blue zircon earrings. They're next to the blue zircon round ring. I do want to also remind you that in earrings, we had gorgeous princess cut yellow diamond studs earlier as well. Big top of the hour special. There are the yellow diamond princess cuts in the 14 karat bezel set of solid gold, and those are only $777. So again, join us a little bit late. No problem. We still got jewelry to move, and we've got something waiting here for you. just a matter of what it is you'd like to have in your collection of all of these incredible one-of-a-kinds. And again, all of our moonstones up there, there are 3 of them. They're all $12.99 a piece. So remember that and shop early and often on those ideas, because the end of the show, especially on a Friday, is when everything starts to go. And listen, don't be surprised if that whole wheel is completely sold out by 8 o'clock tonight, which is in 25 minutes. Yes. Blue zircon ring going on the hand. You got it. So let me move that one aside. Get this one with the stacks. There are 4 diamonds, 2 on each side, to go around our blue zircon here in this massive 4 carat 30 size. In the round, it's item number 1130-534. There it is. Now, it does have a little bit of rose gold. Rose gold is the center stone setting for the stone itself, and then white gold the rest of the way. The band where the diamonds are set, that'll all be white gold for you. 4 carat 30 stone, 37 points in the white diamonds, and that is down to $29.99. That was a newly reduced price for tonight. So I would not be expecting that one to stick around with us throughout the show. $29.99, and that was $59.99. So we've taken exactly 50% off. I know we all get excited about 12% off. What about 50? To me, that's a big headline there. 50% off a gigantic presentation grade blue zircon. It's under $3,000 for the first caller who would like it. There she is. Lovely neons, bright as can be. That's a flashy stone. Please have good sunglasses at the ready for that one, because you're going to blind yourself with the kind of sparkle that gives. It's double refraction. That's what it does. It's the most, if your love language is sparkle like it is mine, go with the zircon. We can go back up close. Yeah. Oval mandarin, got that on the hand, you got it, here it is. That's the oval, 112-6101 is the number on the oval mandarin garnet. You can see that's a nice extended style to the design itself. That is our 160 private collection mandarin with 58 points in diamonds. They're all staying in the yellow gold, and that is, as all the mandarins are up there, $24.99. And one of our big ones there, it is the largest of the 3, actually, is our oval, as you might expect. Certainly also looks the largest with that oval shape that it has, and then the diamonds at 58 points, split shank to kind of anchor that. So even if you get a little bit larger size, going to keep that nice and centered on the hand for you as we like. It's amazing what a split shank will do to keep a piece that's got a larger halo. You know, people are distressed all the time. Is that going to wrap around, roll on the finger? That's why split shank really helps that. Yes. The round and the flower. So basically all 3 together. Or just the round and the flower? Oh, okay. Gotcha. The round in the flower and the oval together. You got it. So we don't need the bridge. We want the oval and the floral next to each other. Gotcha. That is an oval versus a round. Here they are together, $24.99. Now here they have the carat weights jive as well. We've got the carat 60 you know about. This is the round. If you missed that presentation, that's the 123 round, and the 66 points in the diamond floral ring, all pave to those diamonds, and they'll even continue down the sides. So it's not just the pave petals that overlap over each other. Like I was saying, it's a nice, easy floral to wear. Some of the florals we've done in the past are really elongated. They're not your wear everyday practical rings. I think the floral design here really is. Same price that you pay. It's $24.99. Either way you'd like to go there, and they are one of a kind. So don't forget about the 95 points in the bridge mounting as well, also featuring a round. That's, I know, where I'd go if you just like something traditional. These are a little more exotic type of designs, and then we still have our traditional bridge setting there that feels like 4 bands in one all together. So how are we doing on the mandarins? All right, we'll go back to the wheel. Take a look at all 3. And remember, there's a money-back guarantee. So you decide once it's at home. You don't have to, there's not a lot of pressure here because you're deciding once it gets there. I know with our big sale event, everything was final sale. Yeah, you could never return it. Here, you get the luxury of seeing it at home and getting it, wearing it, and feeling it, and giving, get your opinion of your friends and family, get your jeweler to tell you what the replacement value is, tell your jeweler you want him to make the same thing, and see how much they're going to charge you. Yes? Round moonstone on the hand? Yeah, sure. Here's the round moonstone on the hand. And that's a very cool kind of wraparound artistic style mounting. I'll get you the item number on that one. It's item number 1130524. It's $12.99. It's a round diamond pave on this side and then a little bit of this intertwined design through the gold. That is in the white gold. Stays in the white gold, it's our round. Carat 11, 8 points in diamonds, $12.99. We have 20 minutes left. If I can help you with anything on this wheel, please let me know. So all the moonstones, yeah. Sure, we've had it up. Did they miss the presentation earlier? Completely? Okay. Sure, here's the back. What we're going to do is come in close on the diaspora. 10 carat, 24 stone. There's the back. Here's the 10 carat, 24 ultimate quality diaspora. Let me get the fingerprint off of it. And we'll remove all the pieces from the sides here. And the item number, 9962. This is still the craziest diaspora we have as far as color saturation. Tells you a lot about the way it's going to change color. Because wherever you see those pinky red purples, the whole stone, and I know I can't do that here on TV, we only have one type of light in the studio. No different than you're going to have one type of light in your home. So you need a pen light or one of those, any way you can get UV light trained on that stone. It's going to be the way to see that change color. And it goes to constantly, everywhere you see green, it would turn completely to that reddish purple color. It's an incredible, phenomenal stone. It is a huge size at 1024, carat 19, just in the halo. Obviously, it's got a big perimeter to travel all the way around that stone. That's how you get the carat 19 in diamonds. We have the one. It's down to $3,699 if you'd like it. So one only there. It's got to go. There's been so many folks talking about it tonight. It deserves a great home. Really does. And if it were still $17,999, leave it. That's too much. Go buy a compact car. I don't believe in $18,000. I know that's our price. I know it's good compared to everyone else. It's just not what we do for value every single day. So let me know if you like that one. That should be gone before the end of the night here. And again, we'll see you in the morning, bright and early, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. We have a really special show for you tomorrow that includes, not limited to, but includes a really unique concept that we've never done before in a stackable style, where you're going to be able to customize it and stack however you like and gift great bands in gold and diamonds. Plus on Sunday, we're going to bring you a personalized custom piece that's not going to have any charge for that customization. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And we have a few minutes left to go as we look at all of our jewelry on this wheel. I'm going to add back into the mix here our purple Paraibas, our great moonstones, our sapphires, our amazing mandarins, all of that. It's all got to go before the end of the night tonight. So here's where we, again, have a lot of beautiful ideas to share with you. And there's just a lot of good looking jewelry, and the moonstones and the mandarins and the big diaspora in the middle. We still have the chameleon diamond. That's our carat 45 size. If you want that bright as can be, look at that blue zircon. That's incredible, isn't it? So a lot of great options here. These are the blue zircon earrings. They are trillion cuts. Here are the yellow diamonds in the princess cuts. They would be the stud earring that are $777. So that'd be the most affordable way to shop this wheel tonight and our recaps. And it's go time if you'd like to get any of those. And then we've got a couple requests. Patrice, we've got a big moonstone pendant. And we have something for Cheryl in a blue zircon, very traditional oval. So we'll see that coming up as well. Patrice, here's the moonstone pendant we have for you. It's very large. We have one of the largest stones we've seen here. It's a 5 carat 65, no, 545, yeah. Thank you, who got it? I will move that away. Jeanette, thank you very much. Let's get to our moonstone pendant. Here's the moonstone pendant. And this is, I still want you to consider all the great ideas up there, but there's our 5 carat 45. We can build a graphic for it as well, Tony. It's never been on the air. 1130188 is a new style right now. 18 karat solid white gold. Has the very large 545 pear-shaped moonstone with 83 points in diamonds. That would be the double halo, but it's really triple. Yes, double from the top, but there's a side profile halo as well, which you know I love. Then the diamonds in the bail, and that's 83 points in diamonds, and we only have this one, and we'll blow it out. Here's what it looks like from a distance. It is large. Finished on the inside. We'll show you the back in just a moment. Want to get you a look at the size, the measurement, and how it's going to look on the neckline as well. It's under $5,000, so our last call on our Friday night, and there it is at 1.25 inches top to bottom. We'll take a look at it on the neckline as well and see what it looks like from there. I mean, those colors, look what it does. And I'm just, instead of me moving, I'm just going to move the stone a little bit to replicate how it would move when you are indeed wearing it and obviously moving about. And just look at that glow. You see so much intense purple, blue, and green. There's this golden kind of sunshiny, pinky red glow that it gets over the top. This is a massive stone. We're gonna go less than $5,000. I'm not making it $49.99 either. Even $45. Let's try something a little different. Let's make it $42.99 tonight. One caller only, and that is the largest moonstone pendant we have ever had in the 18 karat gold. Now, a couple things to look at as we look at it up close again. Here's the inside. There's a great finishing that you have. You can see how it's actually replicating the pear shape underneath, setting it up. That means it's going to be comfortable in the neckline, but then all those marquee shapes that intertwine. That is the side profile. So there's actually 3 different halos. 2 are up front, 1 is on the side profile. So from every angle, quite literally, unless you turn it backwards, every angle is going to show you gorgeous diamonds. And this has got more rainbow effect than most do. So that is a request. And then we also have a blue zircon here, Cheryl. Take a look at this one, and we'll try to put this up all on its own lonesome here. It's a really beautiful piece. It's our big oval in the, this is a huge zircon. 5 carats 52. We thought we had the 430 as big one. This is our 5 carat 52 in the oval. 1130535 is the number for you, and it's our 552 oval. It does have a great big diamond halo. That'll be our 73 points in diamonds around it, staying in the white gold, one only here, and look at that oval powering through. This feels just plugged in, glorious neon, as bright as can be. 552 is the size, 73 points in the diamond weight, and there is only one, and that one is going to sail on out of here. You know it will. This is a big time piece and a more incredible value. We're going to blow it out. What do we do on just the, I just had the 4 carat 30 round. Had fewer diamonds, less diamond weight, and guess what? This one's going to be the same darn price. That's how we make it a value. $29.99 for the 552. So no, you don't pay a penny more for this big oval, because we just had a 430 with 37 points in diamonds. So you're getting about double the diamond weight. You're getting a much larger stone. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and it's the same price, $29.99. So what a value there. And it's all white gold. Maybe with the round, maybe the two-tone was bothering you a bit. A reminder, we still have the round here at $29.99. There's the difference. There they are side by side. This did have two-tone gold. That may be appealing to some and unappealing to others. So this is all white gold, and that's going to stay in the white gold. Great match for the white diamonds and the blue zircon. $29.99 as we have about 12 minutes to go. Big Friday night coming to an end. Don't worry, the shopping continues right away in the morning. We get you here at 10 a.m. We've got a very special stackable moment in diamond rings. We have an incredible customizable personalized piece on Sunday. You won't pay much for it, and it's all custom. So that's exciting, and custom in 2 ways. 2 ways customized. It's reversible, double-sided pendant. Great gift idea. So Cheryl, let us know what you think of that, or if we need to go to the drawing board and make it something. But there's the bigger blue zircon, same great price. I do appreciate that. $29.99, your choice. You can either get the 4 carat 30 round, or you can get this big 5.5 carat plus in the oval. Our moonstones, by the way, still got a lot of verifications going on the moonstones. We have a yellow diamond necklace to show you before we go. So many of you commented to me that you really liked the 1 carat diamond that I brought you late. I think that was Wednesday night. It was. Wednesday night at the end of the show, I had a 1 carat yellow diamond. The thing is, a lot of you said, I would prefer a full necklace. So what I'm going to do for our end of the night tonight is show you what I came up with. For those of you that really want the big yellow diamond presents, but you also like the idea of one kind of all-encompassing necklace. I think that's important, because a lot of us don't want to go out and buy a chain right now. It's very costly to do so when we can just give you a heck of a value right now on a big individual diamond. Now, I think that this oval, we had a cushion the other night. I feel like this oval is even giving a bigger look. Couple things. It's an oval instead of a cushion. I tell you all the time, ovals look bigger than a cushion, especially a square cushion. So there's that. You also have the bezel set. So there's that. It's adding to the look because this necklace is item number, I have no idea. It's 1129725. I could care less about the item number. I'm ready to give you the grand finale of a Friday night discount and value. That's what we're here to do tonight. You have a money back guarantee on everything, so shop with confidence. 60-point minimum on that center stone. Diamonds on the sides. That's why I have the chain piled up there. I want you to remember that there are a couple extra yellow diamonds here on either side. It's all in two-tone gold. It's a length where you're going to decide. Day by day, do you want it to be 16, 17, or 18? I'm just making sure it's the premium closure, the great clasp. You get all those extras, and we are about to send it out for no money. It really is an exciting moment to get a yellow diamond full necklace. Wait till you see it on here as well to really get a scope of the size it's going to give you. Bezel set, bright yellow diamond. This is a 60-pointer, so it's almost 2/3 of a carat. That's not bad at all. And you also have this really important chain. That's all diamond cut chain. Again, we go up to 18 inches here, so meaning you don't choose a length, you get all three built in. I think that's incredibly important, especially for those of us that want to be the ultimate gift giver, because you don't need to worry about what size do they wear. Everyone's got a different preference in a length of necklace, but usually it is one of those three lengths, 16, 17, 18. So we got you all of them. And you're going to save a bundle here because end of the show, big grand finale for our Friday night. Let's make sure you get the necklace of your dreams. Maybe you're going to get it for a gifting idea. Mother's Day is coming up. This is something everybody can wear. The styling of it is classic. And we're going to take it on down for you. Really incredible discount and value. Let's see it out the door. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Let me show you on the hand, then on the neckline. And you have two-tone, no matter what. So there's no choice to make here. You're always going to get the yellow with the white. Yellow gold for the settings of the diamonds, white gold the rest of the way. Did you notice we used a heavier gauge chain? We didn't use the scrawny little baby chain. We used a medium-sized chain so that it really fits the larger diamond, especially in the center. Here's all that gorgeous detailing you have. Lobster claw, the three lengths. Here's what it looks like on the neckline as well. So seeing that from a distance away, look at that. And those extra diamonds are about an inch or so away on either side. Really beautiful look, bright as can be yellow diamond, white and yellow gold together. Your instant, tie it all together. Goes with absolutely everything. Don't make a choice on what you're going to wear with it that day. Wear your sterling, wear your platinum, wear your different mixed of metals, and you're going to be absolutely thrilled that this isn't even costing you $1,999. And what a lot of you said to me when I blew out an incredible value on a pendant was, give me the whole necklace. I want everything. And I don't want to spend $19.99 either. Okay, okay, okay. More gold? You got it. Less money? Ooh, when do those go together? Is that how it's working these days? More gold, less money? Not really. More gold should be more money. Here's what we're doing to blow it out. The very last call on the show. We got about 7 minutes left to go. Take a look at this. It's not going to be $19.99. This is what you asked me for. We deliver. We take I personally take every single request to heart. I do, every single one of them. And if you make a request, I usually get back to you in about 10 seconds. I'll answer a question in 10 seconds via email. It's so good and important to make sure that we get you all happy with what you get. I know we're one of the few places in the world you can shop for fine jewelry now. There's a bigger responsibility than ever to bring you the quality and bring you the value. And we're certainly doing that. And we're going to make it better than 19 or 18 or 17 or 16. What do we do for a grand finale? Just this. This is that grand finale moment. This is the big opportunity and deal you've been waiting all night for that everybody can enjoy and everybody can wear. And let me add, it goes really well with the diamond earrings we had earlier tonight with those yellow diamond princess cut studs, which you can still pick up for $777. If you'd like to get a pair of those, please dial in early. Here's what I'll do. 16, it's not. 15, it's not. That's a very large and important diamond. And we're going to send it out right now for better than even $1,499, a big finale. End of the show. A big thank you for being with us tonight. What an amazing show it has been. It has had some of the greatest values I've ever seen, and they've been really throughout the show. And now we get to make this even better than $14.99. Send it on out of here. Let me know if you'd like one. Ultimate gift-giving moment. Here's the ultimate value. The diamond is huge, and I'm going to tell you something. For those of you that get it at home and open that box and say, she gave me a bigger diamond, you better believe it. Now 60 points is a minimum. So you very well may get a 70 pointer, a 72 pointer, what have you. It looks like a 1.5 carat. Between the oval and the bezel, it's giving you that look. East to west setting is everything you're seeing now in jewelry, every pendant, every necklace, you're seeing nothing but east-west settings, that station style. Don't forget about those extra yellow diamonds that are happening on the sides as well. Beautiful look there. We're not even doing 14 or 13. I've got 5 minutes left with you tonight. We see you right back here in the morning, 10 a.m. It's 14 hours from now, so set those alarms. Be with us. We got an amazing show. Stackable yellow diamond rings that are going to go with this necklace, by the way. Take a look at this one more time. It's not 14. It's not $13.99. We're going even lower. This is quite something here. And it won't be $13.99 to get it. And it's a full net. This is not just a pendant. We had this question all night through Wednesday and Thursday, and now here we are on Friday night giving you exactly what you were asking for. A full necklace with that huge yellow diamond presence, and it's not a treated diamond. This is not a man-made diamond. It's not a lab-grown. It's not a CZ. This is natural yellow. It's not a diamond that was white once upon a time, and then we treated it and irradiated it to make it yellow. A lot of the quote-unquote natural stones are just treated white diamonds. That's not it either. This is a natural stone. Came out of the ground in this color. It's faceted. It's VS. It's a big style, and it's not even 13. Oh, we're blowing it out. End of the show is here. Let's go. We'll make it $1,299 for the entire necklace. 18 inches of gold. All the adjustability. It makes it one of the most versatile styles we have. And yet, it's a yellow diamond in a huge size. Who wants one? We've only got 3. So 3 to go around. 1 has already gone. Thank you. We have 2 left. 1 gone, 2 left. We're counting them down. These won't even last the show. I better have something at the ready to show you because we have 4 minutes. That's not going to last 4 minutes. There's no way. That doesn't last 4 more minutes with only 2 left to go around for the country. So here we are. Last chance, last call. Yellow diamond necklace. Call me, $12.99. And you've got a money back guarantee. So a big value there. And thank you. If you have any questions on what you saw, we still got some mandarins and moonstones. We've still got some copper bearings and tansies. We've got those gorgeous yellow diamond drops, the tricolor sapphire. It's whatever you want, but it's last call. And you know that we're here early tomorrow morning. And a lot of people are on the phone lines picking up pieces from the night before. So do not wait to get in on your values now. How about those blue zircons, the oval or the round? They're here, or the earrings. We had trillion cut earrings that are here as well. But this is your last call to shop tonight. And of course, any last chance. If you have a request for us tomorrow, don't forget we have got a great weekend ahead. Some really cool stackables for you in rings. We also have a very important personalized pendant coming up on Sunday. We're looking forward to all of that. I hope you can join me tomorrow morning and Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll be with you for 3 hours each of those days, 10 to 1, 1 to 4 Eastern time. We'll be with you. And we also want to remind you about the yellow diamond princess cuts that are here. That is our last call on the show. The 3-minute countdown is on. Here are some yellow diamonds. They're a little lighter shade of yellow. All diamonds are different, and there's the lighter shade of yellow in the princess cut if you like those for $777. They are princess cut studs, also in bezels. But boy, is that really important when you see a stone of that color. That really does. It's that bright sunshine color we love. That is a premium color of yellow. Obviously, you pay more typically for those deeper, darker, more saturated shades of yellow, as you're seeing right there. So very important. With all that gold, again, all built in, ready to go. That's your one and done. It feels a lot like our diamonds by the yard that are world famous because of their versatility and the ease of wear and the classic styles they give, but done in such a high-end way. But there's just nothing quite like a big yellow diamond necklace. So it is definitely that opulence look. It looks beyond luxury. And obviously there's a lot of really, there's a lot of let's say lab-grown and faux material out there. That's not what we deliver. So here's where your chance is to get something very, very important here with our last call. And don't forget, we've got the necklace ready to go. It ships out right away. It's only in 2-tone. It can go out to you on Monday. So it'd be like Wednesday or Thursday of next week you have it on your neckline or ready to give. And we have 90 seconds left to go in the show. Now remember also, tomorrow is Saturday, so we're right back with you. We get that quick turnaround time, so don't forget, we're back at 10 a.m. and the stackable rings that I was wearing earlier, you will absolutely go crazy for these stackable rings. And we're going to make gold very affordable with some very big diamonds tomorrow. So we're looking forward to that. That's among many other, I've got a couple hundred pieces to show you tomorrow. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Be with us in the morning. And then Sunday we do it again. We've got a personalized piece. It's a pendant. I want you to think about what initial you like to represent in your jewelry, because you're going to get a choice of initial and a reversible style. If I have any of you that play poker or love playing cards, or you love symbols, we have a choice of them. I'm just going to put it out there. Start thinking now. Do you want the heart shape, the diamond shape, the club, or the spade? Those traditional symbols on a playing card, you're going to get a choice of. It's reversible. So I want you to start thinking about what design you might like there, or you can always just get plain and you can get a mirror finished big pendant in gold. So that's coming up Sunday. Tomorrow's our stackable rings that you're going to be your own jewelry designer in an instant. So we're going to have a ton of fun with that as well. Thank you again so much for being with us tonight. Appreciate you watching and shopping. If you have any questions, we're here for a couple minutes before the phone line shut down. We'll be able to shop whatever you need from this show. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday night. We'll see you right back here. Don't forget, 14 hours, we're right back with you. We're shopping up a storm for our Saturday. I'll see you then. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night.